Oh, my mic is open. Ha! Cheers. We'll wait for the minute. Supposed to start already, I think. Anyhow, yeah. Let's do it. Music is coming from there. Yeah. Did you see how far I was? There was a practice session this afternoon. I didn't finish it. Hey retro gamers, welcome to my stream. And today on display, as you could have seen just now, a fish stew. We're going to try and beat it. I did a practice run, like I said. I think I have it in me. Although I've never seen the last part. My game always crashed back in the day. Hey, let's boot up the machine. Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Should flick on the machine while I do it. It's a move of 3 buttons. It's annoying. Cheers. At least happy my buttons here work now. Awesome. Last stream we couldn't get that to work for some reason. Still don't know why that didn't work, but continuing. Fish 2 is a 1986 game. Jeffrey loves it even more than back in the day as a kid, I guess. But now the game no longer crashes. At least it seems like it no longer crashes. Of course, today on the stream you will see it will crash. Eh? Who knows? We're playing the Remember crack. That one is known to have fixed some issues. There's also a Hook to Force crack. We tried that last stream. I'm going to assume the Hook to Force crack is fine on a normal Commodore 64. Produces some audio glitches for some reason on the Commodore 64 Ultimate Founders Edition. Yeah. Don't know what that is about. We're loading this file straight into memory. Bam. That means no loading required. This is a memory swap. The stream was doing really good, guys, the last stream. Don't know why. I was even drunk at the end. Playing Defender of the Crown with you guys. Did a video on that. That one didn't perform as well. It's strange how that works, all of it. Eh? The YouTubes. Unlimited energy now. Have all the scrolls and activate them. This is something we could do if the game crashes. Then at least I can see the ending, right? So keep that in mind. I normally don't cheat. I don't like cheating. And we're back. I also have my handy dandy map set up. This last time the title of the stream was I used to play this without map as a kid. Eh? So you may have seen this last stream. This was my preferred map of the 3 that we had. Zoom out a little bit. Right now we are right here at the start. Oh yeah, well drawn arrow, Jeffrey. Guys, if I hey, my map zoom in reset because of the num keys. Oh, that's annoying. If I am playing without having the game visible for you guys, let me know. It always happens 1 or 2 times each stream, so yeah. Last time we always went to the right and pick up the first scroll, then go to the left and go to the temple. I figured a new strat for this. It's slightly slower, but you protect yourself a little bit more. Now going to first visit the temple. Of course going to cheese the guys to have low health. You do this by entering and exiting the fight. I was also unsure last stream how to exit the fight once the fight is already in progress. Turns out the guy needs to be far from you away at the other border. Then you can scroll the border out and exit the fight. You can even do it on opposite direction, so you can basically lure the fucker all the way over here. And then if I'm quickly enough, I can sort of bypass the fight that way. We have another tool for that. It's the restore key. But last stream we kind of figured that skipping the fights with the restore key, which does an awesome move. I'll show you in a bit. You will skip the fight, not kill the guy, and then you go to the temple and you will not get health increases. Or at least not much. The difference was quite obvious. But yeah, this is the restore key. If you are scrolling, you can hold restore and he does this awesome move. It's used to bypass fights. It's also used to bypass waterfalls and shit. We're going to do that once at least. Because I don't want to do the whole backtracking thing too much. It's going to happen. It's part of the game, part of the charm. It's a big world. But I will use the tricks in the book to play the game good, but not make the walking too long, you know? It's a walking simulator at times. But man, do I love this game. Hey. Short health. Easy fight. So yeah, we are now entering the temple without a scroll. You need to bring scrolls to the temples in order to activate special abilities. But as long as you killed a couple of enemies, you can also enter the temple and at least get the benefit of a health upgrade. The temple also acts as a checkpoint that you can use once, but that only works, I think, with the scroll in your pocket and then going to the temple. I think we tested that last stream. I ran out of time to check that, to double confirm and verify that. But yeah, the thing is flashing now in the top left, yellow thing. That's the first scroll. There are 8 of them. You can sort of tell from the position on screen which one you're missing. When you enter the temple for the 3rd scroll, for example, you see the 3rd thing flash. I mean, yeah, you can sort of make out the number by looking at the top bar. But the top bar. Now there are multiple ways to do this game. Going too soon. Like there's probably a way faster path than I'm doing right now, but this is pretty safe. If you didn't notice, but you can stop back in the stream a little bit and compare my health bar to how it was before I entered the temple. It's slightly larger now. Gives me a leg up in the upcoming fights, which are a bit farther away from spawn, because these first 2 fights on the left are really close, right? So then I was like, why not lock that in, get a little bit of a health boost, then go to the right, pick up the scroll, go back to the temple, get an additional health boost. It just ensures the first bit is played alright. It's again PS2, Keith. Hey man, cheers. Getting very strategic now about playing the game. Because the idea is that I go try and finish this for the first time on stream. I didn't finish it on stream yet. At the start of the stream I have a little opening where this by the way, neat trick. I don't know if you recommended me doing that, Keith, but there was someone that said like they don't block you if you do attacks to the back, and now that attack that I just did is now my favorite thing. Yeah, I started to stream. I show a little bit of my progress that I did today. I did a test run today. See how far I could get. First 2 times I died horribly, really soon, really quickly. I had to practice the fighting a little bit again. And now with the addition of doing backwards moves, which apparently the enemy doesn't block, that's what the recommendation was about. I have another tool in the toolbox to make quick work of these guys normally. It's not always working. I mean, the game still throws every now and then a sucker punch at you. You're like, holy shit, that took a lot of health. Okay. Blah blah blah. As long as there is no downtime, I probably not show the map. But if we have, we need to recover health every now and then after a fight, before getting into a new fight. That's the perfect moment to address something in chat or look at the map with you guys. I can scribble a little bit what we were doing. See? For now, this was already scribbled in the last stream anyhow. This bit. Unless you guys weren't with me. See? As a kid, or my brothers and I think the kid next door as well, we all played this. This was the boy with the cap that we were fighting on. Yeah. In Dutch, jongen met de pet. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Oops. Yeah. Need all that health and stuff and blah blah blah. Let's see if I can exit the screen. Nope. Try this side. Nope. Let him come. Maybe this is enough. No! Oh man! Oh, look at him! Blah blah blah. See, it was not the checkpoint. You need to scroll to set the checkpoint. Okay, this was my first go this afternoon as well. I died horribly at the start. All my tricks in the toolbox and blah blah blah. Oh well. At least the more temples we visit after doing a couple of fights, the more that health bar grows. And I really need it later on in the game. We couldn't do it without locking some additional health, using your straw key to pass every fight. Well, technically you could beat the whole game doing that, but it's boring. We're not going to do that. I think I addressed this one already in the last stream as well. This was the lady, because of the hairstyle. It's probably not a lady, but kid with cap, the lady. If you do the awesome move then, the backwards thing with your leg sweep behind you, which they don't block. Have to get the hang of it, I guess. Long day. Jeffrey's a bit tired. So if you're thinking like I'm less energetic than last time, that's true. That's reality. Look at that juicy health from 2 fights. Technically there's one close outside as well. I wonder, once he now touched the temple once, if we do that fight outside and we go back to the temple, will it slightly increase our health? This is for science. Let's try this out. Or do we need to kill the 3 fuckers, then go to the temple to get a better health? Maybe it only registers the first time and you enter, and the second time where you come in with the scroll, because then it definitely increases again. I thought there was a water fight here, and indeed there is. Finicky always. Come on, Jeffrey. Close to dying again. He has more moves than I have. Okay, that was my second death for practice. But health increase is not a lot. I noticed it now. But there is a slight increase. I've double checked, double confirmed. Why am I fighting the guy like this? That's horribly stupid, Jeffrey. Nah, I'm stuck with it. That will be my 3rd death. Let's try that awesome move. Oh, see? Yes. I need to sort of try and spam it, which is going really well for me right now. The distance was wrong, okay. Classic way then. How you doing, Keith? How was your day? How's the start of the week for you going? Doom, doom, doom. That was horribly out of sync, Jeffrey, I know. So did this, fought this guy, dick. Now planning to go up here into Temple 1. So that's a bit horrible. Up, up, up. And again, my mouse messes up. You get the idea. Ah, you went to Zep, of course. Yeah, you guys were talking in chat about that. Cool, Keith. The Zep Live. Previous Saturday. That was close by. It was in the UK, I assume, or not? Are you located in the UK? Or did you go there? Or if it was not in UK, did you fly there? I had to go out of my way and go to assume. If I want to visit something like that. I think my health is back. I hope it was nice, man. Spayfractic here. Hey, you guys wanted to shake his hand, right? But then he probably couldn't make it or something. Up. Horrible. These moves are pretty powerful at the start. The jump with 2 legs out in the face and the leg sweep down. 1 leg, but bam. At their feet. And there's also a combination where you do a really short leg sweep, but then your feet doesn't extend. Oh, I forgot to fight the baldy guy. Let's do it now. See if we can get even more health going. It's close by indeed. In UK, Coventry. About 30 minutes drive from my house. Oh, nice. Yeah, that makes it really confident. I'm confused with the city name. Confident. Convenient. That's the word I was looking for. Yes. Me and words. Oh. And names. Horrible. So we can't use our full toolkit in the water, for those who are wondering why I'm not using my normal moves. Normally I spam that low punch, mid punch, low punch, mid punch. Every now and then do a high punch. Usually those high punches don't connect. Gets the AI off the guard though. They seem to block a lot. Hey, that out the way. Let's see what happens if you enter the temple. If the health is like one tick higher or not. And can I tell even. Yotain. Stumbled into life. I don't know about fish 2. Looks like branching paths. Yes, they are branching paths. Can you soft lock or can you run into... sorry, the chat is horribly out of line with OBS. Okay, now I can read the rest. Can you soft lock or can you run into dead ends? Or like, there are dead ends. Soft lock, don't think so. Unless the game bugs on you, I guess. Is my health bigger? I can't tell. Soft lock, I mean, you get stuck in a way that you can't progress anymore, right? But they do lock you in certain positions where you need scrolls. So there was a temple, I need to bring a scroll there to get an ability. The first ability, this first scroll, is related to stone piles. There are stone piles on the map. Without scroll to temple, you don't have the ability to kick or slam those stone piles, so to say. So it's pretty, it's kind of Metroidvania, but then with the classic fist fighting style, a bit slower than Fist 1. Bigger guys, but it's awesome. Really love the thing. All the blabbing, I forget to fight Baldy, but we'll get back to him. Let's see if I can deal with the kid with the cap. Great music in this game, but this one is a bit short. You almost wonder if the guy who did the music ran out of time or something. Oh my god, this is good enough. There are a couple of sections in these houses, and every time these sections just last too long that I'm like, yeah, music is annoying. But the outdoor tune is great, and the cave tune is very great, very atmospheric. That's the only tunes you have, I think. But although I don't know what happens later on in the game. Because I haven't beaten it yet. But I feel confident with the map. I've seen what is ahead. And we have our restore key bug that we can misuse to skip some stuff. Just to speed it up a little as well. It's a really slow game, of course. So this wall you can always kill, I like to say. That one is easy. But the stone piles are usually in caves and they block your progress if I go farther to the right. Not limited to stone piles, of course. There are trees you need to kick down at some point. There's a poison chamber, 2 of them or 3 of them, perhaps. Poison chamber needs to be bypassed as well with the 8th scroll. You get that last ring. No, I died in the poison chamber twice, or at least one time. Dicey. Okay, that was the last fight. Now I can get my scroll. Let me look at the map. So don't turn into unneeded passages. Like, is it over here? Because that's what you do without map. You need like sort of like go out of your way to see if it scrolls here. It doesn't scroll, okay, so we can only go up But sometimes you can scroll the level there and then that's a branching path, of course. You need to know these things. If I get the illusion there was a wall that we couldn't do shit with, but hey. It might have been as a kid that we missed that at the start and were roaming and didn't figure out that you could go here and get the first scroll. My game as a kid was horribly kaput, but many people complained. If I got a bit farther into the game, it would sometimes crash to ready prompt or something, or different things happening, and I'm blaming the game for being bugged, or actually be the poison room poisoning us. We have a random death and don't understand why that happened. Okay, that is the game. That is, and us kids not understanding. But I love that shit led to us never finishing the game. Sounds like a surprisingly complex fighting game, Jotun says. I did play Wave the Exploding Fist back in the day. Fighting moves look identical. Yeah, I think it's quite same-ish, a bit slower. By the way, game audio could be just a bit more lower, a bit hard to hear. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I'm also today not my usual energy mode, so I talk a bit quieter. The wife and kid can go to bed, but also I'm myself a bit tired. Broken night, puppy in the house. So, yeah, need to let him pee in the middle of the night. And then this morning I had 3 hours left before I needed to start work. But the family was up and sounds in the house. Puppy got annoying and was biting me in my face while I was trying to crash on the couch. So, I didn't have my beauty sleep, so to say. Is this better? Yeah, okay. Much better, he says. Thank you for that awesome feedback moment. I picked up the scroll, right? I'm so blabbing and looking at things. I'm pretty sure we did. I'll look at the map and be like, yeah, here's the hole. Okay. If I didn't pick up the scroll, that's on me. I need to walk all the way back here. Good thing the enemies don't spawn anymore. I'll show you the bug one more time. Press restore while scrolling. He does this. And you can use it to bypass fights. Or go over a waterfall, but it is a bug. I only want to misuse it once or twice during this playthrough just to speed things up a little bit. Save you guys the whole walking about trip. And we're not going to skip fights. We did it last stream. That was horrible. Because if you go into the temple you get a health boost. And I'm led to believe now that based on how many guys you killed. Basically just a kill counter in the memory, I'm going to say. That relates to your blood. Enter a temple, kill counter means, yeah, that's your new max blood. Or HP, or chi, I think it was called. I read somewhere this scroll in the bottom left is chi. Makes sense. Very happy that we fixed the audio mixing tonight. I think watching my own stream from last time I was already as well on the fence, like I was a bit more energetic, talking a bit more louder. Yeah, turns red now, the scroll in the top left. That means it's now available to us. The power that it gives. I wonder if you get that shit from the manual or you just have to figure it out, I don't know. This one we did figure out as a kid for sure. Can break stone piles now. Now, something I never tested is like if I kill Baldi now and go back to the temple, is that resetting my checkpoint that includes the Baldi kill? Not so sure. I mean, this is Baldi right here in the water. At least I have a nice chunk of health now. We did kill Baldi. Very much blabbing out of my ass the whole time. Not keeping up with what I did and didn't do. Okay. Nice. Guy with the pet then. With the cap. Guy with the cap, yes. Hi Boomer Man. Welcome man. Member of the channel guys. Good to see you again man. Well, you didn't miss the stream this time, eh? Last time you didn't as well, but that was the thing. Or it was 2 streams ago actually. Yeah. 2 streams ago I had the technical difficulty. The power in the house gave out mid-stream. It's horrible, horrible. Okay, that was a nice fight. Well done, Jeffy. I'm looking at my own map again. Do we take the stairs or not? Pep the web. Yeah, there's not much we can do. In the cave. Next we're going to see the stone pile that was blabbing about. And normally if you didn't do that whole scroll, bring it to temple bit, which could happen if you go to the left, go to the temple, oh, no scroll, and you continue this way. You get to the stone pile, and you try to hit it. And you will see, it will do it now as well, it will flash in the top left. See? Means like, you need this one. Now I had it, because so it broke down. But if it was still yellow or not there at all, you would at least see it flash like, oh, you need this one for this room or puzzle. The Boomerman never... I forgot to read your comment even. You never played as a kid, but it looks cool. It is cool. How you doing, man? Madame Web. Yeah, sorry, I had to look at the name again. I forgot. We could drop down here, that's fine. Basically, if you jump over that hole, you get a branching path up or down. This is basically also bringing me there. You want to continue, go down these stairs. No, that's what I normally always do. Today, I had a practice run. I was looking at the map and I was like thinking about getting as much health as possible and stuff. There is, on this branching path, a temple that we can visit without scroll and at least get our health up. So we can lock in all the fights that we did so far, so to say. There's a fight. There are 3 fights before getting to the temple. So wish me luck. But once we have that locked in, I'm in good shape to play a lot of the game without fear of dying, unless I do really stupid stuff. Up. Ha! I did the backwards move again, which they can't block. You never played as a kid, but it looks cool. That affected my game score a lot. Sorry, the brain online isn't loading. It was like loading ... in my brain right now. Single life in this one? Yes. Death means well, no. Visiting the temple with scroll creates 1 checkpoint, but like when you die beyond the checkpoint. Get back to the checkpoint, but everything in front of you is reset, as far as I know. I think it was last time also a bit like, is it reset or not? It felt like random. But then the checkpoint is also used, so that is your life basically. So I have basically 1 life in my pocket, but it will reset me to that temple that I just visited. I probably have to do all this shit again. If I visit the temple without a scroll, that doesn't act as a checkpoint. Pretty neat for a 1986 game, I have to say. You didn't see that a lot, right? Sometimes you do this half leg sweep, like, and then attack him. He sometimes does the jump, right? And then if you really time it good, which is now not the case, you get them completely out of their blocking and move and whatever. They're just like, yeah, overwhelmed. It gets the AI off guard. That's why I like that combination a lot. Used it always as a kid. But yeah, as you've seen, we have more tools in the box as an adult player. Which I guess developed already as a kid, of course. Play it enough and you get good at it. We got good enough that we could constantly crash the game. That was basically it. That's why we never finished it. So those tuning in later, this is the Remember Crack. The Remember Crack is known for fixing a couple of things. So far it has been pretty stable. There's also a Hokuto Force crack that doesn't run on the Commodore 64 Ultimate. Well, it runs. So this is temple number 8. That's why the icon is all the way to the right. The Hokuto Force crack runs. We did it last stream, but it makes awful sound glitches for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird. Look at our health, guys. That's the temple visit. That's the kills we made. That's what we earned. Oh, sorry, chi. It's chi. So yeah, that was a an explanation of the life system and the health upgrades. Yes, yes. Got that. For those tuning in late, I'm looking at the map, which I can pull out like this. We went like this. Dig. Dig. Then I dropped down here, and I was like, oh, branching path, and I should do this for my lives. So we did this. That is the temple. Indicated with a T8. This nice high-res map. With German over here. I don't understand German, but I can sort of make out now what everything is. Or I should say my German is not that great. It's a Dutch guy. So, I have that going with me. As a kid, we didn't have maps. We did it just by knowledge. Eh? It's cool. Do. It's the loop again. Okay, we took that branching path. It showed us the temple. We'll be back later. Delivering the scroll. The 8th scroll is the one that allows us to go into poison chambers. So, once we find that, we need to backtrack here. But there are ways to sort of go around the level and then drop down from when you're farther ahead. Drop back down into earlier levels, so to say. Kind of lost on the map now. I just don't want to go the wrong way or forget to look in a certain direction. But my map zoomed out completely, or basically zoomed in once I did the scene swap. So I need to reposition that, but we're not going to do a lot of looks at the map, I guess. This is annoying. Okay. Where can we be? We came down this path, or not? Highly confused where we are. I have a feeling this is going back. Doing the moonwalk now. Yeah. Graphics remind me of Karateka. Oh man, that one comes up a lot. Karateka. I played the 7800 version on Atari Plus. Okay, here we go. This progress? I guess this progress. The map is pretty fast. Yeah, it indeed is. Karateka, by the way, it's on the list. To start it, boot it up on the Commodore 64. Apparently the controls are better than the 7800 version. 7800 version was horrible to play for some reason. Didn't have a good time. I forgot to do the hell trick. Oh man. Oh, this is horrible. Oh. Don't want to die to this fucker now. Eyes close. Oh yeah. Was it possible to complete the original Phase 2 release or only the cracked versions? I didn't check this, but I have a feeling you couldn't complete the original unless you were very lucky and the thing just didn't crash. Lemon 64 is evident of that, because a lot of people were like, how do you finish this even, because it's so buggy. And you go, look at the recent cracks, some are really great. Take your crack scene. Eh? I think this there is a story about this being rushed. Like I said, the loopy house tune, maybe the guy ran out of time. Could very well be the case. Oh yeah. Low health body. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This way? This way. Another fight outside apparently, and then we're close to scroll number 2. This overworld tune is the best. I got some comments on the previous stream where people were saying like it's haunting me, and they probably specifically referring to this track. That high-pitched lead, oh, it's catchy as hell. And atmospheric as fuck. I only played the original tape version back in the 80s, never completed it. Cool that you had it on tape, man. Have you had a disc version? I'm not sure what the kid next door had, if he had the original or not. Mine was definitely correct. Got it for a nephew, here, from a nephew. Oh yeah, we need to do stupid water moves now. Like I said, spam these two for the most part. If they don't block, great. If they block, it becomes really horrible. I've had fights where like they keep blocking. It's super annoying. Okay, scroll should be here. There it is. Thank you. Moving onward. Let me check again what that scroll does when we bring it to the temple. Übergang Zoom Flows Rotterfile. Oh, I know it. Yeah, my German is horrible here, but when it said file, I'm going to think in Dutch is pijl. Red arrow on the map. There's a certain stairs you can climb only if you have delivered R2 to the second temple. Scroll to the second temple. I say R2, they're labeled R on the map. So yeah, second scroll, bring to the temple, and we are allowed to climb up somewhere. Fancy, but we need it soon. Oh, these fuckers. You can't really kill them, I think. And if you start dancing around with them, like doing jumps, like backwards jumps and forward jumps, they keep coming, keep throwing these things at you. And they can hurt a lot if you try to stick around long enough. Basically just remove yourself from the scene and you're fine. One shuriken you can handle. Here's the waterfall. I can tell from how the river now closes in. Once we get too far in, we get sort of momentum going. We can't move back anymore. We're like locked in with the waterfall and we'll start to drop down. You can at the end of the waterfall try to do the rotating jump, I think. The forward jump, which is really weird. You need to push the stick left up to do the forward jump and then left down, or backwards down I should say, and backwards up. Backwards down is a rollback. That one feels a little bit more natural. I got a comment from someone who always tried to jump this waterfall, and he says like there's a palm tree there, and he thought there was like a point where you could land on and then jump up, jump farther ahead again. But we have the restore trick to get to the other side to see what that looks like. Yeah, he was trying to jump on the palm trees here. Well, there's nothing there. Oh shit! Did I do this wrong? Am I going to glitch out now? This is cool. Okay. Let's get back in the momentum of the waterfall. There we go. Now drop down as normal. He does a little move by himself. There's also a power up, I'm led to believe, the 6th scroll. I think. That one should allow you to jump gaps or something. That's all I got from it. I never tried it. I hope to get there tonight. Yes. Okay, next scene up is... by the way, we're now on the right side of the start. When I did the start, I picked up a scroll and we went all the way back. But if you continue in that house, you get outside here. Get to this wall, there are dogs here. I don't think you can kill them. Or did we kill one on stream last time? I don't know. Basically jump them for as much as possible. The scene stops at some point, and if you get all the way out of health, they don't kill you, actually. But doing the jumping keeps your health alive, then you don't need to stand still here and recover your health, which is one of the things that is horrible about this game. If you have like a bad fight, and you're all the way drained with your health, and you know there's the next fight coming up, you need to stand still and recover, which is great for drinking wine and stuff, but not great for game progress now. Zooming out my map again. Yeah, I know again. We are getting close to the part where the last stream I couldn't continue twice. Because of the poison. I know it went wrong. I'm not going to make the same mistake again. Jotun asks if the goal is to get all the scrolls or is there some end boss? And do the fights get harder? Boomerman Madden Web asks. Scrolls, there are 8 scrolls that you need to grab. I believe the map says even, or guy that explained the map is like the 3rd and the 5th scroll are not essential to beat the game. They give you power-ups to your, like being able to take more damage or something. And the other one is doing you more damage yourself. And not getting those things is not horrible. You can still beat the game like that. The other ones are like really needed to bypass locks in the levels, like the stone pile, for example. If you can't pass it, yeah, you're stuck, basically. So you need 6 out of 8 scrolls to beat the game. There is a part from the map that says end, which is not related to any scroll. I guess that's where we need to go. I have no clue what we find there. No clue. Could be a terrible ending screen, given these guys were rushed for time or something. Most likely. I'm doing horrible. Wait. Focus. Let's do the cheese like that, because we know this works. Eh? I love having that trick in the toolbox now. Let's make a vine. Celebrate. Trying to pour wine while navigating is hard. Jesus. Let's stand still for a bit. I'm already talking with double tongue. Last stream that went really well. Like we completed phase 2 and then at some point I was like we did Defender of the Crown and we actually won it. But I was so, well, at least my speech was far gone. I think because I'm tired, I'm not tolerating the stuff as good as I normally do. But cheers. It's part of chilling and playing a game together, right? Okay. Good setup with health. Easy. I like these outdoor stages a lot with the trees and everything. Sorry, do the fights get harder? Yeah, at the start, basically you're collecting out sort of 4 scrolls and then more of the world opens up. Once the world does open up better, more, it's behind the poison rooms basically. We start to notice the health bars become really great, and there is an X on the map, 2 X's on the map, but 1 X I already did and it was not an increased difficulty fight, but the other X is supposed to be 2 guys attacking you. Looking forward to seeing that. Do we enter this thing? Checking the map. Yeah, this leads to the poison room stuff. It was horrible last stream. Now I have more health than last stream, both attempts that we did. I know where I went wrong in the poison room, so that should be no issue today. We can go to Temple 4 and lock in even more health. Temple 4 is over here. This is where we bring scroll 4, but here, bam! See all those guys that we fought off? This is our reward. Well done. Right now the difficulty in the fights, like Matt and Web asked, is not increased yet. Maybe the AI reacts a bit different, depending on maybe also the type of enemy you play against. I do have a feeling they start attacking you differently, but their health is still small, really small. Especially if you cheese it like I do. Going up here we find scroll number 8. You can see it sticking out of the wall here. It's sort of hidden. Now I pick it up. And like I said earlier, did we already visit Temple 8? Perhaps. That's why I brought it up. We need to bring the scroll over there. And then we are allowed to enter the poison chambers without gassing ourselves, so to say. Right now I need to enter one to get to Temple 2, deliver that second scroll that we have. Then perhaps we get an additional boost. Here, this is the poison room, see our health drain. We never understood this, kids. We thought we had random deaths, thinking the game's bug. Well, here's stairs. Did it correctly, nice. can deliver scroll 2 to temple 2. And it should also give us a full refill anyway, regardless if our max health is increased or not. Just have this out of the way. Is nice. Did our health increase? I can't tell. That's the only downside with these fancy scrolls. I mean, I do love them as a health indicator. It's really creative, right? Nowadays it's all digital bars or hearts. Hearts is also super common, of course. Or a number, just a number, percentage maybe. So yeah, backing out here, if we continue this poison room, there is a fight ahead of us. We can't do the fight, of course, obviously, right now. Stairs can be dicey if you don't know how to position yourself under the stairs. I had a couple of times where I was trying to grab the stairs and I jumped up too much of to the right of it or something. Oh, and then you're panicking because of the poison room. The flicker, guys, by the way, the flicker was a bit weird, maybe. I'm playing on PAL 50, I'm streaming PAL 50, YouTube converts it to 60. Nothing you can do about it with streaming. Nice epilepsy screen. Yeah, I was already thinking like the comments are going to be about that. For me, it's a constant flicker, like on off, on off, on off, on off, on off. It's not too bad on a 50 Hz display. If I do a video on this, I can output it on 50 and also upload to YouTube on 50. And YouTube will actually also support it on 50 then. But for some reason, YouTube always upscales it to 60 when streaming. It's probably how the stream codecs are created or something. I don't know how that shit works. Okay, we have our temple 2 delivered. We can exit all this. And now because of doing temple 2, we can climb up the red arrow that I talked about earlier. Okay, we need to jump this. There we go, nice jump. Okay, we don't need to jump this, we're in the room above. Fuck. Now, if I drop down here, we drop down twice. Yeah, nice. I need to jump the one in the middle. Nice puzzle. This is what I mean. Missing the stairs. My defense, I'm playing with my chin. So I can drink. Hop. But yeah, horrible epilepsy screen. You will not see it tonight anymore. If I don't die completely and go game over and I'm like, fuck it guys, we're going in one more go at this game. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Right now really enjoying the health, so why couldn't we go there? I think we continue this floor. I do have a map, and still everything looks the same in these caves, right? So if you're not tracking with your eyes on the map, we don't have an indicator on the map, unless I start scribbling myself again. Yeah, sometimes you just miss where you are and then you need to sort of travel a little bit, see what rooms are around you, and then you can sort of make it out again, work it out again. Okay, outside, nice. We're going to dive into the next hole. It's only possibility actually if we want to continue. We could of course go back and deliver that scroll to the temple that I said, but there's a drop down coming up. And that drop down puts us in front of the temple to deliver the scroll. And we're going to trick there to get scroll number 4. So yeah, this is closed off and no ladder up. You can come up there through this and then you can basically fall down again, see that it's all connected. So we go over here. Here's one of these stone piles. Doesn't lead anywhere. Don't know why this is set up, but we can break it and then be like, hey, dead end. This is one of the dead ends, as asked earlier. Oh, here. Doesn't go anywhere, no. Maybe the developer had an idea or two what he wanted to do over there. Or not. Maybe it was really designed to be very maze-like with dead ends. Who knows? Is there a fight coming up in the wall? I guess there's a fight coming up in the wall. Ah! That was not on the map. Oh, it was. Oh, we're not going to the red ladder yet. Ah, I'm reading the map wrong. Now, for scroll number 2, basically I need to go back to the same poison room. Oh! I'm looking at the map while walking. That was a waterfall, there was a scroll behind it and we could have glitched our way there. Yeah, if it scrolls. Doing that, this one. Oh. That would have saved us quite some walking later on. Okay. Now we'll have to do it the correct way without glitching. I wanted to show you the glitch as well. Like, float over the waterfall and get it, you know? Did we do that last time on stream? No, we weren't as far as this. Hate it. Okay, I dropped down where we said I would drop down. I have to go left now. Once you drop down, go left. That is the temple that we already visited. Delivering scroll 8. Yes, we can go to the poison room. Fuck, I hate that I didn't bring R4, scroll 4. We're now going back to the poison room. It is really cool to bring it with you. Oh. Jeff has to do a loop-de-loop soon. Like, yeah. I hate it. Oh well. What did R4 do actually for us? Scroll 4. In German it says Baumen umtreten. Baumen is boom, is tree. This is to do with the tree blocking our ways, and then you need to kick them down to create a passage. Basically kick the tree down over a cliff and then you can walk over it. That's the idea. Anyway, where the fuck am I on the map? This is where we drop down. Hey, I was confused with this red arrow earlier. That's what you need to scroll 2 for. We already have that done. But we need to go through the poison room. This is the poison room that we did with Temple 2. Man, this map. So we drop down to A. A put us in front of Temple 8. Where is Temple 8? That was here. See, I already scribbled it in even. So I need to go all the way like that. And then make our way here. We've been there. Basically. Map is zoomed in again. Okay, fixed. This is a lot of backtracking. If you don't use your glitches and everything, then this is how the game is supposed to be played. And comes a bit of a walking simulator. It's part of the charm. Eh? That you get an idea of like, we're exploring a big world here. And if without map, oh, horrible. Really horrible. Completion of the game has to take quite a bit of time, even knowing exactly what to do. Yes, definitely. That's why we do it on stream as well. I mean, that makes the most sense. Well, you could do a video on it and skip all the boring bits, I guess. That's not how my channel is set up. If you're new to the channel, I do uncut playthroughs as well in video format, so to keep it real and authentic. Well, at least with the stream we're allowed to sit down a bit more and relax, not speed it up, not have something happening the whole time. Seemed to work fine for us last stream, eh? That one did really great. Never had a stream going 1k plus in views. That was awesome. Must be the booze at the end, eh? This is a long walk, yes. I'm afraid we need to do it twice tonight. We'll see this cave one more time, at least one more time, I think, because of my mess up earlier. I think, not too sure. Maybe we can work out a really good route and skip this bit. Someone in the comments complained about enemies at some point respawning. Never happened to me, I think, unless you get reset to a checkpoint. How funny, there is probably an enemy still hiding for us somewhere. Let me check. The map is actually saying there's an enemy there, and I fiddled with that last attempt that I did before streaming this afternoon. They put an enemy on the left side of this cave, where we came up the stairs. It hasn't triggered for us yet. I want to take it just for the extra health, yeah, right? No? Oh, or we did fight this fucker. I forgot. Okay. I stand corrected. Mine is hitting hard. Jesus. It's going to be one of those nights again, Jeffrey. Ah, man. I did not finish a full bottle. Guys are always challenging me. Jeffrey, open another one. Eh? Oh, this time I had 2 of these glasses and that bottle's empty magically. Yeah. I worked on it already last night. Yeah. That happened. I have an idea. I'll pick up a 0.0 beer just to get myself some headspace again. It's hitting hard. There he is again. I wanted to jump. The unnatural jump is like, yeah, like I said, back up. Forward up is what I expect it to be. It's probably also a international karate thing. The moves are always jumbled in these games. It's horrible. So, back up. Can't do it in the water, Jeffrey. I want to practice. Just to dodge the stupid throwing star. Oh well. That puts us back at the start again, yeah. Now going to the dogs, remember? But then we're close to the poison room again. Luckily we don't have to fight. Just have to dance some dogs. Then dance with some dogs. Come. Oh. That will be recovered when you get to the poison room. Magically empty bottle. Indeed. I don't know how that evaporates so fast, guys. Yeah? Maybe I should turn on the air conditioning, because... oh yeah, there's a hole in the glass. Maybe that explains it. It's also something that someone said to me. How did they always half empty anyway? Yeah, there's some truth in that, yes. I think this is a decently long walk, but then we go down the next opportunity we get. And there should be our poison room, which we can enter now. And we can also make it up to the red arrow on the map, using the second scroll. That's all over there. So this stairs leads back to temple, what was it? It's so zoomed out I can't see now. There's a temple there. Check. Temple number 4. That's where I could have brought scroll now, if I didn't fall down the waterfall stupidly. Oh, hate myself. Up here was scroll number 8. And down here is the path to poison room. We can fall through the hole here, that is fine. Walk backwards to the stairs. And now, no more epilepsy. Epileptic nonsense. Thank you, scroll number 8, which is flashing now. You need to scroll, Jeffrey. I got it! I got it, game. Thank you for letting me know. Now I remember... Ooh. I think we can still get him to really low health, right? I remember reaching the end of this this poison room. Probably would still died and everything. There's a very curious looking end wall. It's really, I don't know, mysteriously dark or something. I'll show it in a bit, if you don't forget. Oh, what am I doing? Jesus. If anything else works, doesn't work, then do the cheese trick like that. Yes. Oh yeah. So there will be stairs coming up. You should take that one. But since we're not going to die in this poison room anyway, let's have a look what's behind the stairs. So silly, as a kid I never saw my health drain. I was like, oh, it's fine. You see? Looks almost unfinished. It's weird. There's a torch there, so the tile should light up. But I... Weird looking wall. This is what I mean, not being able to grab the stairs. If the poison is killing you, you're panicking quickly. Okay, this stairs, does it look different? Maybe. It's like missing a thing or something. Let's compare. How does this guy look? No, it all looks the same, Jeffrey. But apparently you can only take the stairs, it leads into water. You can't go down anymore. But apparently you need to scroll through for this one. And then we get into water. Oh! Is it this one? It's one of these. Looking at my map, it's probably this one. Right? First a fight with a freaking long health bar. What? I think now the game becomes harder, at least health-wise. Hey, where am I on the map then? Did it go wrong? I need to zoom in. No, there is a fight close to the red arrow. Okay. I think we can get him to spawn with slightly less health than we have right now. That should do it. That's the best we can have right now. Now he's also behind this wall. Super annoying. It's Baldy. This fight we can always reset. If it goes really bad, we can drop ourselves down the ladder. No matter where the fight is happening. If I'm not mistaken. I think I'm right. That's all I mean. I did a leg sweep. He jumped. I kicked him in the head. It's not always working, Jeffrey. No, that's true. But he's blocking a ton, this guy. And that's also how the game becomes more difficult. Guys are reacting differently to you. Maybe they punish you for doing the same move over and over again. I don't think it's programmed that way though. It's only 64k of memory. Advanced shit like that is hard to do. That was more a Mortal Kombat thing, later on. Later Mortal Kombat, they sort of remembered what you were doing and then punish you for doing the same thing over and over. Definitely a thing. This game can't have that. No, not in 64k, no. Well, that was a fight. Oh yeah. So yeah, red arrows coming up. We land in water and immediately again a fight with, I think, Baldy. But that fight is of course horrible because we're in the water. And we could skip it, I guess. We're going to be back here most likely again later when we have more health. So let's not risk it and try to exit this screen as soon as possible. This is what I did as well on previous attempt. Let the guy sit for a bit. We'll get to him later. And if you beat him and you go all the way to the left, you can drop down to that place where there was no stairs. Where I was lucky, you can also go to the top there. Okay. Making progress again. Checking my map. We have about 2 fights coming up out in the open here. Unless I decide to drop myself down here. No, let's not do that. Should we do that? This leads to the R3 scroll. I don't know. No, we need to destroy the bowmen, the trees. I don't have to scroll for that now. That's the R4 one. If I did the glitch correctly, we should be fine here. Oh, horrible. These long health bars, man. Holy shit. Let's get it a little under us again. Enemies are quite heavy on blocking attacks. Yes, they definitely are. Let's start not so much. That's why this leg sweep, you can sort of, you don't, this is fully leg sweeped, but really short, you see them jump, right? And that sometimes gets them out of their guard move. Then you can hit them like that. This one is fast enough that he will always block me apparently. They can't block when I do this. Doing it backwards. They're not programmed to block that. This is how you can pretty much cheese them. This is a trick I got, they taught me in the comments during last stream. Or in the comments on last stream. Not in chat. Or it was in chat. It doesn't matter. Someone explained this to me. It's probably also not the first time I'm hearing it, but I've never applied it. I've started to apply it now. It's an awesome trick. See? It's a good tool in the toolbox, for sure. One more fight coming up here. Unless, like I said, I decide to go down. Oh yeah, we need to go down for R4. Then we do it the correct way. Okay. Might as well go there then. Sky getting darker. Or do I need to fight him before I can drop down? Oh, freaking dogs. That is not on my map. Holy shit. Well, because I don't know exactly what's coming up, there is a fight close. We need to recover our health. Let me get a refill for this one, while you guys enjoy the cave music. Back in a sec, guys. She's back. I got myself the 0.0 I was playing earlier. Boo, Jeffrey! I got the next bottle after this. Huh? It's a Guinness, yeah. Very UK of me. Huh? Cheers. The good thing with Guinness is not everyone will like it. I like it, the real one. And then the 0.0 has the same properties, of course. The bit of chocolate coffee aftertaste. It's a good experience, yeah. Oh, out of breath. non-alcoholic Guinness in Pojab. Then he removes it. We're going back to the wine soon. I can also open the Guinness with alcohol. All good. I don't know if the message retracted means the YouTube automations, moderations removed it, or he did it himself. But hey, eldest. Eldest. Oh, Connors giving out. LD Stevens. Familiar name. Welcome back, man. Stuntom says, good job, the music is awesome, lol. Indeed. And those are pretty good with a shot of vodka. These? Idea. Bam. I thought there was a fight coming up. I said so, right? Should be here then. There we go. That is same-ish or less than our health. I'm not going to say less. So he takes his fight. Even though it's horrible. With half a vision blocked. Let's try the cheese. No, that was not the cheese. Jesus. Spam that move. Oh, he could hit me as well. He could hit me. I did not hit him. Come on. Oh yeah. Seems like, because I mixed it up, all of a sudden my standard tactic was working again. Horrible fight. One more coming up before we reach temple number... no, scroll R4. And then I have the decision to drop down or continue. I need to read the map really well and see what I'm locking myself out of. If I continue. Or not. Map reading is hard, while also playing the game. I guess it's always a signature thing to have these houses guarded at the exit by a guy with a cap. Is a theme. There was a lot of health, Jesus. He's like max health or something. Come on. That's better. I'll take this one. Ah. Why is that so horrible to do sometimes? I guess the guy said like roll behind him or something and then do it. You're not leaving yourself out in the open. Holy fuck, this is horrible. That was a weird jump from him. No! I was also stunned into... Oh. Where does it put us? This is the checkpoint, guys. I have to work out where we are. We still have a massive amount of health. But I guess we're a bit back in the game now. Fuck. And this checkpoint is used. We can't use this checkpoint anymore. Steven says, I always wish there was a different sound when you landed a move versus when it missed. Ooh. That is weird. Sitting behind OBS. Wait. Land move versus when it missed instead of having to pay attention to the health meter. There is a connecting sound, isn't there? It does a sometimes, at least. Depends if all the screaming is going on. If there's no screaming, you can sometimes hear it connect. I think it does. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's only when they fall to the ground that I'm mistaking it with. It sounds the same to me. Yeah, maybe you're right. Like playing it in my brain again, and be like, yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, over there. Jesus, this is right when we drop down the thing. I can't correct my mistake, even. Ah, back to the poison room. All that walking. At least we don't have to restart the whole game. But Jesus. Technically, I can still sneak that thing away. The R4 scroll, doing it the other way, right? The way I messed up. But it will even be more walking then. Ish. I need to reposition my map. I have to say, the real Guinness, with a little bit of alcohol added, does taste just a tiny bit better. But it has the same texture and everything, so it's nice to sip in between for a bit. Reset. Feeling I've been doing this already like 3 times tonight or something. Scroll over there, Jeffrey. Yes. This is that long hallway. Takes forever to complete. Then 3 times up. To the spot where I thought I missed the fight. Up. Thinking back about your comment, it sounds the same to me. With the fight, with the sounds connecting or not. There are a couple you can hear. We're going to look for it once we get in a fight. Okay, to the outside. Dropping down into another cave, a small one. It's horrible, right? All the enemies are dead. I was thinking like, is it remembering that we killed everything? But that's not true. This was already a part we cleared beforehand. And then we got to the checkpoint with the scroll. This last part of the cave was, by the way, a drop down from like sort of the end of the world. Way later on. Fucker. You can make a drop down there. Come back to this place. Why you would do that, I don't know. Well, maybe it's the only way. It's the only way to get to one of the temples, and then you're stuck here. Sort of, let's drop down here and need to walk all the way back again to the poison room and shit. It's just how the game is designed. Next up, dogs. We know that. And then the question is, do we need to fight our way to everything again? No, the poison room we also did already. Maybe the fight in the poison room. That is a best start for us. Where we pick up. So fight here or not? Okay. Was last time as well. It felt really random because there was like some fights were skipped and then all of a sudden there was a fight somewhere. Maybe that was one of those fights that you can skip. And I left it hanging by accident and then got into it later. No, never mind. Fight in the poison room, that was what we said, yes. This is how we invested our time in the 80s. Now there's a walkthroughs. Now there's walkthroughs, yes. I should have looked one up, right? Do this correctly. We're doing it the Jeffrey way, yeah. This is the walkthrough, right? R8 we did, R4 no use yet. So we're going to the end of the room and down. Another up, down. Making a walkthrough for the Mad Dan Web. You're welcome, yeah. Fight coming up, I guess. Unless the checkpoint just remembers position and the fights remain as they are. Weird. I'm so confused about that. Well, it is nice having the whole world empty. This was with the dark wall, right? Here we go. Hey, it's Roar. Roar, Jorn. Right, right. Hope you're well. I'm good. A bit drunk already from half a bottle of wine. I'm now on 0.0. How are you doing, my man? It's also tiredness, I think, today. 2 glasses of wine normally doesn't fuck me up this much. Will be short stream, Jeffrey. Yeah, especially if I keep dying. But we're doing still fine. Okay, that fucker we skip. He technically had a nice health bar, actually. And now he doesn't. Don't the fuck around with that? Nah, it will be the death of us, I just know. This fight in the water. You need every bit of health that you can get. Since we can skip him. So no signs yet. I really have to catch up where we were. I think we were trying to do this bit, maybe? Go to the R3 bit? No. It's unsolvable yet because you don't have the 4th scroll to the 4th temple. Said the same thing last time, nice. And then the next one we can go down. That led to the R4 where we lost the fight. The scroll 4, I should say. Ugh. Freaking dogs again. Okay. If we continue, there's a fight. Then we can do all other kinds of cool stuff. We're not going to bother yet. Picking up where we lost, I guess. Right before scroll number 4, which was past the waterfall, which I could have already grabbed. We're so close now anyway. Let's do it the correct way again. And die again. Yeah? Roar never played this game back in the day. Have you ever completed it? Me? No. My game crashed as a kid. And it's a big game. And I always mess up something, I guess. Last stream we also could get it together. I'm farther than last stream. Last stream we also did this. Close enough with my last name. Roar TJ. Run. A bit headache. Oh fuck man, that sucks. But good to hear you're in a good mood. I'm in a poison chamber. Is that a good thing? No, we want to go here later. This will be new territory for the Jeffrey actually. I've never explored that. At least not in recent times. Cool. Was it the asshole with the cap that I lost to? Jesus. Yup. Cheesing his health. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Nope. Oh yeah. Come. Trying to bait him into that jump, but he's not biting so far. Ooh. Oh yeah. Come. Walk in my feet. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh. I was going to think about, do you hear connect? You hear him sometimes like, arr, the other guy, at least. And I think certain moves do connect. But I forgot to point them out. But it was also a tough fight. Yeah, that's my defense. Okay, got the scroll, guys. We can technically jump down again, but then we're back at the 8th temple. We're not going to do it. We're going to explore new parts. I was already looking at the map a little bit. Like what can we do over there? Stuff. There's a temple from the looks of it. Oh yeah, and scroll 6 is can be picked up there. I think this was about where I ended my my attempt this afternoon before getting into stream. I picked up that scroll, but through a really different route through the game. Kinda cool. It's all possible. If you get near the end, I'll have to switch off the stream. Don't want the ending spoiled. I understand, Keith. There is indeed a different sound when you connect. See? Yeah. Not always though. I kind of feel what Stevens is saying. It's a bit of a mixed bag maybe. The low move where you're like basically punching them in the balls or something, then he will do like sound like, oh that hurts. If it connects. Looking at the map. I go down. Is the poison room? Yes. Fight coming up. Need to choose the health probably. We don't go up here. There's a drop down from a different place. Okay, where's that fight? There we go. Still discussing the sounds. Let's point them out now. If we can get a decent health bar, come on, game. I mean, all the little bits help here. You don't want to die. Saying that out loud is a self-fulfilling prophecy, I guess. But, yeah. Come on. Yeah, this can happen sometimes. And then you're almost thinking like the trick doesn't work anymore. This guy's just full health or something. I kid you not. Although technically I haven't been here yet, right? Maybe it's the case. Maybe this guy has a fixed health bar. I think it's still random. There we go. Point proven. Oh, I was lucky there. Oh yeah. Oh, he did when I connected with that, right? He connected his fist with me. He did a that one also. Yeah. No, definitely connecting sounds. So there are screams and that's the best way to say it. That's why it's a bit mixed back, but and then when he blocks, indeed nothing. So yeah. Okay, no. There are sounds. Looking at the wrong thing on my map, right? Over there. Hey, next room has these stone pile thingies that we need to first scroll for. I think technically you can't get here without having this first scroll, but hey. It's fun they reintroduced it again. I think as a kid I liked also just punching these things. Just feels cool. Clearing the road. I'll take it. Immediately go back to cheesing. Ooh. I don't like it here. Other way. More room. Really doesn't. Oh, he let the leg sweep in because he was distracted. He really doesn't let me cheese him like that. No. Okay, let's quit that then. Oh yeah. I forgot which direction we were walking. That's bad. Where are we? Looking at the map. Ah, stone pile. Stairs coming up over here. Going up. You can be so focused on the fight you just don't know anymore. Hey, another one of these fuckers. Grab my hand. There. To be honest, Jotun only realized it after putting headphones on, didn't notice it on phone speaker, but yeah. It could be more clear. It could be more clear effect. Okay. Those foreground graphics aren't very well thought out. What a pain when half is blocked. I think that's a way of increasing the difficulty. He must have tested it, right? But it's a bit weird, yeah. technically my guy can see the guy. What happened? Oof, for a moment I thought we were stuck. Ah. Happy. We can continue. Did the stone thing, going up here. There is a chasm. But I read you need a power up for the chasm. Am I running out to a dead end? Let's just check it out. I've never seen this bit called chasm on map. I've never seen the bit. Maybe I die now. Then this was for science, yeah. Should be outside this cave, I guess. Or it is part of the cave. Let's see what's happening. Ah, it is a bit where we can drop down. Technically we drop down right where we were. I guess. There's a horrible bit towards the dark room beyond here if you don't jump this right, I guess. Now, we can use the trick now. No, we can scroll here. Oh! I am a bit afraid that we drop down a different place. Where I don't want to be. For science. So I guess this is the cave that we were at. With the stairs really close. Or are we now back at the start? That would be horrible. This almost feels like we're back at the start of the game, right? Double checking. No, this goes on for longer. This is not where Temple 1 is. Okay. Then I can continue my adventure. And according to the map, there's another bit we can jump. Which is horrible. But here we can, I think, scroll ourselves with the trick. With the restore trick. Pressing restore, glitching the game. But first the fight. Did I see that coming? I didn't see that coming. We're in a different position. I think. No. Never mind. No. It was on the map, this fight. Don't like it though. Just switching quick hands. Eh? Switching it up. Hope he doesn't block. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Grab my hand again. But it's fine. We're going to drop down here. Do we want to see what is behind? Saw a glitch? On the map, there's nothing there. This is all it does. I hope I didn't break the game now. Okay, let myself be picked up by the waterfall again. Stupid glitch, but yeah, fun to play around with. See what happens. Oh, it looks weird. Where are we? Another point that we need to jump. Fuck. Yeah. I guess this point you can jump with the normal jump. No special abilities needed. So this is how we need to do it. But I'm not going to risk it. I want to explore what's behind it. Apparently there's a temple behind here. Perhaps after a little fight again. Now, not a temple that we can deliver anything, but at least we get bonus health then. And that we like. Seeing how these health bars are awful. Eh? Okay, take it. Ooh. I think my leg sweep and then my jump is no longer doing it. No. Ooh. Oh. Wrong move. Oh, come on. Are we good for a bit? Yeah, we can continue to the temple now. Get a health refill there. It's not a checkpoint, sadly. But at least also get our max health up. That looks nice. That looks nice. I think I did this bit through the other way. And now to the R6, sorry, the scroll 6, basically the one that we need to bring here. That I'm going to pick up now. It's awfully placed, like we're really close to this temple, but we need to drop down now in this hole. Yeah. Then you can't get back up easily anymore. You need to sort of traverse the whole world again to deliver scroll 6. And scroll 6 should give us, I don't know what it says. Maybe that's the one that allows you to jump from the jump the chasm. I think that's what it says. Drop down. Are you sure, Jeffrey? Yeah. And then scroll number 6 is behind door number 1 over here. And then dropping down. I kid you not, you can look at the map. This was 6, this is the jump we made. We just went like this. Hey, different color. We first jumped like that, went to the scroll room, went back, tick, dropped down, broke the door here, dropped down to scroll 6. Now, this is not bringing us up, because this is a drop down to C, that's completely different, so I can't do anything here, and we're basically going back to where I was already scribbling. This is T3 here, we don't have it. Could go there and also visit that temple for extra health. There's a fight on the way. Oh. Yes. Like doing the moonwalk. Go to the right, continues. To the left here is where Temple 3 is hiding. There's that one fight. Oh yeah, go on. Sturdy motherfucker. Or sneaky motherfucker, I should say. There we go. How long do you think this game would take to speedrun? Good question. I wouldn't put my money on anything yet. We have of course the restore key to glitch. Saying that is allowed. Multiple paths to take. Yeah. Nah, I have no clue. First I have to get creative and do some theory crafting with the map open, right? And then draw some routes, think of it. In the sense of speedrunning. That's fun thing to do, I guess. Is there anyone who tried speedrunning this game? There's probably someone who did it. Cool, we're full health, so we can see if the health still increases when we get there. The temple is behind here. And then we have one more scroll to collect that is needed for beating the game, apparently. 6 is not required. No, 6 is required. 5 is not required and 3 was not required. So 7, I'm missing 7 then of the required scrolls. We didn't come near it in our adventures yet. So it's hidden really at the end game. And it allows us to pass a dark room, it says. Okay. Did we get a health increase? I didn't check even. Here we fought someone, yes. And then going up the stairs, and then we can go right. Continue our ways to new places Jeffrey hasn't seen before. But yeah, like we said, I'm soon back to where we started. Dropping down in the starting area. Sad. What's behind this door, Jeffrey? Yeah, fight number X, which is supposed to be 2 guys. Maybe we can peekaboo, or I horrible lock myself in and can't exit the fight. I don't dare to go there. That's sort of recommended by the map to have your R3 and R5, you know, the ones that are skippable. One that blocks damage, 3 I think, and 5 boosts your own damage. And then you should be allowed to do that fight. Unless you're really skilled, I guess. Is this it? I think this is it. And then here's a hole. And this drops us back into a cave that we were before at the start of the game. And now continuing our ways to this place should bring us back to waterfall, I guess. With no detours to be taken, it's just all you can do. Oh, you can go to the left all the way. To reach the start, pick up from there. This is faster. Well, my 0.0 is finished. I think I need to booze again soon, otherwise I'll fall asleep. And for some reason you always start peeing like crazy from the Guinness 0.0. There's also in the menu, yeah. Thank you for letting us know, Jeffrey. Yeah. I'd like to share. Eh? This doesn't look right. I have a feeling that I was walking back. Stairs to the bottom here. This one. And then... yeah. Freaking confusing cave, actually. Because of the branching paths, and you also drop in there. And then there's so many arrows and stuff on the map. Okay. Figure that bit out. Once outside, we can enjoy the outside music for a bit again. Then I'll get my refreshments done. Get my refreshments in order. How long are we streaming already? 2 hours. It's for Commodore 64 game, big game. Well, big. It's a big world. It's also slow, Jeffrey. Yeah. That is true, and the backtracking is a bit nuts at points. I think we were discussing something like this before. Like, to do it proper, such a big world, it should have like a little hub in the middle where it connects everything or something. You have easier access to fragments of parts of the map. Super Metroid does it on the Super Nintendo, in a way, ish. This was where Scroll 2 wasn't found. I said I was going to get refreshments in the outside world. Another one coming up here. But there is a shuriken guy waiting for us there. I'll clear that one first. Oh, technically I was fine at the start of the cave. But let's do that. I'm very, very scared that all of a sudden a shuriken guy comes out and starts killing me while I'm on my way getting my wine. Back in a sec, guys. Oh, she's back. We'll pour it in a bit. Let's get the music changed again. Thinking of you guys, you shouldn't listen too long to these things, right? Ah, there's a shuriken guy. Oh, here we go. Yawning. Oh yeah. Can't stop now. So close. Ish. It's a lot of backtracking and stuff, but look at the top. I mean, that's halfway, Jeffrey. Ish. 3 scrolls only delivered. 2 temples visited without a scroll. You're not there yet. No. Or 2 temples visited. No, I technically have those 2 scrolls, right? You just need to deliver them. Horrible. Now the question is, which poison room do we take? Oh, we first drop down in the first one and deliver T4. Scroll 4 and Temple 4. I'll make myself a wine there. To celebrate. Then afterwards... we continue to the first poison room we were in. Continue to what is a red arrow on the map, getting us to that section with the water, with the bald guy that's still standing there. That I've been avoiding. Okay, we get to that section. Then I have a choice to make. Because then I can crush trees, I think. Yeah. Then we're going for for scroll number 3. See how that goes. Okay. This one. Dropping down, and then left is the temple. For scroll delivered. Oh yeah. Cramping my hand. Now we're past the half of the game, right? 6 scroll already in my possession. Hear the wine pouring? Yeah. Cheers, guys. You definitely got good value with this game. If it doesn't crash. But basically the guys that bought it back in the day didn't get good value for the game. They were probably kind of fed up with it. Oh no, I think they all loved the experience. This was unique. And then you suck it up that it crashes sometimes, right? Yeah, makes it hard to beat then. I mean, as kids, we knew it would go to ready prompt at any moment, right? We even knew we're like, okay, progress this far, anytime now. But we still boot it up and play it. I had a good time. Did this a lot with the kid next door, who maybe owned this thing. And tournament mode as well. Of course, this game has this adventure mode and a tournament mode. The tournament mode you can play against computer, normal tournaments like the Way of the Exploding Fist, the original, but with these oversized characters and these slower moves. There's a possibility, or play versus. I'll set a couple of goes in that as well, right? And this is probably, yeah, when we got into Fist Plus and International Karate Plus. Quite sure that this was earlier, if we got this earlier. I do think then sort of when we got Fist Plus we got first. That was the main thing then. And then International Karate Plus, and then all these games never got booted. It was always International Karate Plus for some reason. The game's just too awesome. But they all don't have an adventure mode like this, no. No more poison damage? No, because we picked up the 8 scroll, which is the red symbol all the way on the right side, towards my high score of 7,600 points. Which is red, which means we delivered the 8 scroll to the 8th temple, and then we get the ability to run around in poison rooms. Oh, I see. Okay, skipping this guy again. Still not liking him. His health was actually kind of good. Leave that guy. Let him enjoy his water. His bath. So now moving to a section where... No, that was the section. There was a stairs leading into the water. You can only do that with the 2nd scroll in your inventory and brought to the 2nd temple. So I got that out of the way. Now we're at this bit. Yeah, I'm now going to attempt this because there are trees and stuff, and we want to see that, right? Now, funny enough, so funny. On my map, it's like W. That is something like in Dutch we say werpster. That is the shuriken, the throwing star. Then 2 trees. B for boom. It's Baum in German, I think. Yeah, Baumstamm. 2 of these to knock down, and then an axe. An axe is like 2 guys, it says here, I think. Oh no, it doesn't even say axe, but he says like you need the 5th scroll, which we don't have. I did this. Oh, I did this afternoon. It was fine. I didn't need the 5th scroll. And the 3rd scroll is behind it, which gives us the damage thing. So yeah. I may have logged out in that room with the R, with scroll number 3. So okay, that's the shuriken guy. Well dodged, Jeffrey. Here's the tree. So we can now walk into the tree. You can see it's flickering in the top which scroll we needed for that. Since we have it, the tree falls over. 4th scroll is flashing. So the 4th scroll at 4th temple get the ability to knock over trees. Needed in this game, yeah. Kinda awesome as well. Can you punch it as well? Yes. Oh yeah. Now the fight, it is supposed to be hard or something. For 2 guys coming in at you, or I don't know, I didn't see it. It's just a kid with a cap. He does have a lot of health in this case. But we can cheese him again. Is my health actually sort of like reaching its max? If you compare it to their health, it's like... Is it maxing out, or... We still have a tiny bit to go, I guess. Okay, take it. E. Was that flawless victory by the Jeffrey? See? X is easy. At least this X is. Yeah, this was the first time this afternoon that I saw these sceneries. It's quite a different, yeah, like I'll say, house. We can go up here, that is fine. Jump the hole. If you miss it, we can go back and climb the stairs again. Here, there's a waterfall in the back, moon in the back. Kind of cool. Never seen these things, I think. Or I forgot. Stairs up, which is where we go if I mess up the next jump. Hop. Doing great. One more fight before the 3rd scroll coming up. For that we need to drop down 2 times. Walk left and drop down another time. What's this in the back? Swimming pool? Lake. Well, that's definitely a waterfall, yes. Can we? Yeah, we can. I'll take it. Ooh. Keep standing there, yes! Love it. Nice. We earned this. The 3rd scroll. Did we see the temple number 3 already? Don't think so. But we're taking this one with us. And continuing our journey. I'm thinking now, looking at the map, is there a way to choose the ending without getting the last 2 scrolls and delivering the 3rd scroll, which was optional anyway? I'm going to try something, guys. I'll show you on the map in a bit what I'm thinking about. And this will be using the restore key to glitch. This could lead into that speedrunning story we were talking about earlier, right? What am I doing? I don't need to go up. I just wanted to look at the pretty moon. Yeah. Go down. Go down. Exit. Oh, the horrible fight with the X. Yeah. The different tune. Goes to loopy, right? Walking the trees that we kicked over. There was no way to drop out of that level. Yeah, you really have to backtrack the whole thing. Now we get Mr. Shuriken. Ha! Going up to the special outside scenes. I do like the outside scene here. With the palm trees and everything. One of the better vibes in the game. Although the dark forest is also cool at the start. We went past this already, right? Freaking dogs. I don't know where this leads. Oh, scroll number 4 and the bit with Jasmine and everything. Where we also technically can deliver scroll 6. There's a faster way. That's dropping down the waterfall here. And we're going to deliver scroll 6. Oh man. We're on full health. Oh, it's a faster way. Look at the map. Which is now zoomed in because of numpad. And the buttons I'm pressing. We're now in this fight. I was thinking, by the way, here's end. Here it says waterfall. I think we can jump this thing using the restore key. Doing it like that. Then we get here. We go up, up, up. Down. Getting 1 fight. Getting 2 fight. End. It's worth a try. Oh. You guys are not looking at the map. Retry. This is the fight we're doing now. This is the waterfall that I think we can jump. Now looking at the comments. Back in the comments in a sec. Here's end. So I was thinking like up here, go down, down, fight this guy, down, and down, fight this guy, end. That could be the play. And we can do it already, because we can jump the waterfall. I've no clue how to do this a bit else. Oh, maybe from here, from this dark room. Yeah, we can jump in there in the dark room and go up. Okay, that's normally the play. I want to try this for fun. For now we're doing this fight. I could still lower myself from the waterfall, go back here, and here, jump here using restore, and then do our 6 or scroll 6 to temple 6. Then we go back, and oh, then we're stuck here. We're not going to do that. We're going to jump the waterfall, and if this fails, we can still do this bit. Yeah. Okay. With me? Okay. Comments? Badass tree bane. That's probably me fighting the trees. Eh? Punching trees 50 years before Minecraft. Indeed. I suppose thematically those would be koi ponds. Oh, this was when we were looking at the building, right? Yeah. Yeah, I missed chat for a bit. Sorry, guys. It's the wine, maybe. Oh yeah, taking it. Just trying to get him to cheese him like that. Otherwise, Jeffrey. Come on, that's not the move I wanted to do. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, keep standing there. Do your thing. Spam, spam, spam. I'm doing fine, I know. But still, this guy's blocking everything. Except, of course, if we do this thing, the cheese. Such an abusive move. Love it. A move to abuse. Bam. Was it this way, guys? I think so, right? Yeah. Jumping the waterfall, if I don't forget. Going in the water already. Oh, this is where it happens. Okay. Getting to scroll to go, pressing restore. Going past the waterfall. You can't do it? Oh, and on the map it's like already pointing down with an arrow. We can't do this. We have to do this through the dark room. Okay. There goes my idea. Can't do it. Nope. We're stuck with restore. Unstuck. Falling down. Cool. Saw some things. I've been here before. I've dropped down this waterfall before. Looking at the map now. We're close to a temple T5. Temple 5. We don't have scroll 5. So... No, that's not true. We drop down here. Ah, with the chasm and that kind of stuff. So, delivering T6, that was the play, right? Go to the dark room now. Horrible, I guess. I do feel like when we drop down here, this bit and going there, and then dropping down here, yeah. And we're sort of locked in with that temple 6, which we can deliver the scroll to, but I can't get back to the chasm and try this shit, for example. That's kind of sad. I guess it needs to happen. We're just going to do temple 6. It will be a long play. Not a speed run, no. And temple 6 should allow us to jump the chasm that we just lock ourselves out of. No, that's cool. That's very cool. Glitching to make the jump. Can you imagine making that jump, or trying that jump and then failing, falling down? I like to restore here for a safety net, otherwise you have to just walk all the way again. to get another step at that jump. That's horrible. I'm very happy with the restore glitch. Okay, let's take a look at our health. Does it increase? 1 tick. Awesome. But yeah. Yeah. No buts. Now we have the option again to drop down. We've done this before. That's where we got scroll 6. You also have the option to go left and drop down to a point on the map that says C for me. C. Let's cross over first, see if I can do that without messing up. Should be easy. See how easy? It didn't work. Wait. There we go. Still awesome. Okay. I'm back at the other end. Map. So we're now positioned here. I can drop down to C. Where does C go? Here. So again the freaking start. Always dropping back into the start. Yeah. Yeah. Then we go back here. That's towards the dogs. I think it's the only way. Or drop down here and do some fancy shit here and then we end up here anyway, which is longer. This is the shortcut to getting earlier at the start of the loop. Okay. Did that make sense for you guys? Ish, Jeffrey. Kinda ish. Zooming out my map. Right. Yeah, just drop down. Ah. Ah yeah. And we're back at the start. In the confusing cave. We know this one by now, right? I will always mess myself up here. Let's try to do it correctly now. This can scroll, Jeffrey, thank you. Which I knew as a kid. Which is always horrible. I always had to refigure that one out. Oh, there's a bit of cave to the right here. It's almost like a secret. But you need to know this shit, otherwise you never get to the correct part. No, that's not true. This thing is loopable over the starting area. So you could technically go back towards the first temple, go back to start, go through the house where you picked up the scroll, and then that house also leads to where the dogs are. It's just faster. It's way faster. And even if it's faster, it's still taking a long time. I've never seen Temple 3, by the way, guys. So Scroll 3 was not necessary to deliver. It will protect us, though, if we deliver it. Did we pass it now? Did I just stupidly pass Temple 3? I think we did. I should have gone the long route. Fuck it. Then we would have protective... Oh, yeah, shit. We even cleared the whole thing already. I can't go back there now anymore. And since it's optional, we'll skip it. But yeah, don't take the shortcut. Go back to the Scroll 6 stuff. And there was the Temple 3. Oh, I hate myself now. Second time I hate myself now. this stream at least, so to say. Eh? Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Just continue, I guess. Soon I will be fighting my sleep. Need more wine. Will not be a stream that will extend way past 12. It's now 10 minutes before 11 at the Jeffries. So I definitely have an hour left in me. But then it becomes dicey. I don't know how far we will stretch it. Nothing sexual. There's the waterfall again with the palm tree that someone in my chat or my comments wanted to jump as a kid. I can understand. these little things. We also had weird things going on. We were like jumping over any plants that we saw because of our glitches, where we go to ready prompt also, and we were like, maybe there are bombs in the with the plants or something. And we jump everything, making the walking simulator more of a rolling simulator. That's just what we did. I can jump chasm. Then we get to dark room. Oh man. So I could technically go. We're now sort of here, is right? Let me tap it up. Then we have the option to. I could also do this and then go with the red arrow up here, because this is technically not up. You can't go up here, no. It's either here or here. If we go here, tap. That's where we picked up scroll 4. Then bop. Then we can go out here, or take this poison room. And then we get in chasm area, which I can cross now. If I cross it, need to fight something here where they said like you need R3 or R5. Okay, it's the X fight. Then apparently there is something to the top where we can get R7, scroll 7. And then we backtrack and then go down here in the dark room. I don't know how the dark room works, but it sounds dark. I mean, I know we need to actually deliver scroll 7 to temple 7. This temple 7, right? Okay, fun. I think this will be the final challenge of the night then. Because then if you have dark room figured out, then you can go up to the ending area. Oh yeah. Okay. Going back in my mind again, how we got there. Not going down the first bit with the first poison room that we did. No, we're going to the second one. Yeah. Look for the chasm. See how we are supposed to jump that. Or can we just press restore and do it? I don't know anymore. Then if we fail, we get a second attempt at delivering scroll 3, and then need to go all the way around again. Oh, this game's fun. I assume level colors don't mean anything. Level colors? No, I don't think so. You mean just the scenery, right? Aside from the poison room that was flickery, it was also not colory. Well, it was green, but flickering, indicating beware. This is the one I was supposed to pause, right? Well, if I run through that end, then I know, I guess. Now, this is the second one. And then that end. Yeah. Yeah, the background colors. Yeah, I know. There's no meaning to those, butane. It's just for remembering the level layout. Why does this look glitchy? I'm even behind it. What does it mean? Okay. Interesting. It's also here. It's part of the cave, Jeffrey. Yeah, I don't know. It looked weird. It looked funny. Whatever. Now start seeing things. Fuck you. Don't drop down this thing, Jeffrey. Glitch over. There's scroll 4. Here was guy with the head. obviously. I was protecting these little houses. Then down, right down, should be poison room again. Leading us to the chasm bit. I go stand in the poison room and pour myself a glass of wine. I like that big motherfucking health bar. It's probably the biggest I've had. Comparing health bar sizes now, yeah. Okay. First stairs up is a dead end-ish. It's actually a location where you can drop down. It says on the map the B drop. And then also here we have an additional drop. Could be the waterfall drop. No, it's not the waterfall drop. It's a different drop. No clue how to get there. Doesn't matter right now. Not what we're here for. We're here to end the game, right? Hop. There we go. Need to move my map a little. I'm zoomed in. Looking for the chasm bit. Do we still have a fight here? I don't think so. Parkour pundit? What do you mean, Dan? That one goes over my head, yeah. Probably doesn't translate good to Dutch. Jumps and fights, yeah. It's a genre. Okay. Should be ladder, yes. And then we go right again. Leading us to chasm bit. For those who want to know, maybe. We're now going here, chasm. We've been here before. Don't know what it looked like anymore. But there was something to it, right? Or it was because there was a baum, a tree, a bee. Behind it there was like, I can't do this anyway. We can just restore over this. Oh yeah, we couldn't restore over this because... Yeah. So I need to make this jump now? Fucking hell. Okay. Luckily, this is not a big... a big walk. Just go through the cave again, go up again, and we can get to retry. We can retry this as many times as we like. The only penalty is this freaking walk around, but it's relative to the game, it's not that big. Now I'm hoping like a super jump, because we have that locked in now, right? Scroll 6 it was, I think. The 6th scroll. It should allow us to make the jump. Would be weird if we have to press anything. The health bar is a bit odd. I don't know if I'm seeing things, but does it grow by time too, or just in those checkpoints? No, it grows in time too. It can we can recover if we get hit. It of course shrinks. Then it grows automatically again back to its original size. Its original size meaning the max health that you have at any point. If you get to a temple, you get a refill to max health, but also any enemies you killed along the way before you enter the temple, it sort of does a head count. How many enemies did you kill? And then your health actually expands, becomes bigger. That's what the temple does as well. So killing a lot of enemies, then visiting temple, health bar increase. Boomerman then web definitely will get the map when playing this. Yes, that would be my recommendation as well. Don't do what Kid Jeffy did. Okay, stand here with my feet in the with my foot, one foot, in the waterfall, and doing the. Yeah, it's doing the blinky blinky. Standing on the tree. This is like how the guy said, like he was trying with the with the palm tree in an earlier jump. Yeah. Ah, cool. So I was sort of levitating in the hole there. But it allowed me to pass. We can't use restore here to do it. Another fall down. Is that normal? Oh, it's the tree thing. Okay, now we're getting to an X fight. So this is like beware, hard fight. At some point I was under the impression you can get attacked by 2 guys, but I think the game engine can't handle that. So maybe it's just one guy that's really strong, really good. That would be cool, kid. Redrawing the map and translating it to English. Jerry would love that one. Thanks for all the healthcare info, makes sense. You're welcome, Gish. Maybe because this is an X fight, maybe this guy's locked into health, who knows. Doing the cheese again, see if we can get it to spawn with lower health. Give it a couple of goes. Maybe this is like one of the end fights basically, so. Oh! I'm taking this one. No. Wrong move. Yes. Since it's an X fight, I was thinking like we need to use any cheese move we have. It's funny how their shadows sometimes are all over the place if they go out of the map, out of bounds with the screen. Looks weird. Oh, the fucker. Ooh, X fight. Need R3 and R scroll 3 and scroll. I keep saying R because of the map. Scroll 3 and scroll 5. No, we don't. Okay, this bit up. No more enemies. We'll get a scroll 5 actually. We just do it for completion's sake. That looks different than expected. Oh, sort of a roundabout going on in this house. You don't have to do it all. Looking at this map, of course. This is the house we're in. There's nothing going on there except scroll. And it seems to be more like a day in the park. With nice scenery in the back. With maybe a what was it again? Koi pond. Maybe not this one, maybe a different one. We'll see. Oh, if we drop down here twice, we get into something that's not even painted in on the map. Ooh. Oh, that's scary. We're now here. If I drop down here, we drop down here, and I have no clue where this goes. It's not painted in. The guy maybe never took a jump. Oh, we can cheese this. Wait. No worries. We have restore. That's how you do it. Now it would actually be fun to see what happens if you drop down there. But where do? Yeah, Where does that bring us? For map completionist's sake as well. Yeah, on the other hand, if we now backtrack, we get a stab at the dark room. With our scroll 7 in our pockets, and the thing to deliver it to is behind there. But we do have to pass the dark room. That is scary. I'm going to say we're not going to see shit there. Do we want to drop down? What do you guys say? Crash the game. No. I'm really debating. Okay, we got this. Dip, 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 dip. Drop down, see where we get. Or dip, dip, dip. Go here. Follow that thing back. We get here. Normal fight apparently. Go to the dark room. Go here. Go to Temple 7. That's basically making progress. Do it for science. We're landing right into a very shitty fight. Holy shit. Where is this? God damn it. I'm so going to lose this. Can I exit it? Can I exit it? Yes. Oh yeah. That's what we needed. I don't know this place. Have we been here before? Where is this? Oh. We dropped down somewhere awful. This is all new. It's like unmapped territory. Leslie also said drop down. Jotane already said it. So yeah, okay. You guys maybe a bit late. Oh no, and we won't see it. Wrong screen. What? What's the wrong screen? Oh fuck! Fuck! I dropped down, guys. I dropped down. Shit! Oh, this happens every stream one time. And I dropped down in a really dicey fight. So I dropped down in between these two houses. This is basically where I dropped down. So you didn't see me drop down, but believe me, I dropped down. 1, 2, bam, came here, and I dropped down on this guy's head. Oh, there's no. Oh, there he is. And he had way more health than he has now. I had to fight the fucker, and he was killing me basically. And then at some point I had him on the right side of the screen, and then I exited on the left side of the screen. Leaving him hanging, exited without dying. Holy shit, where are we? Sure you did, lol. Yeah, no, I did a retelling. Boomerman, Dan Webb. Yes. I was dying. That's not the sure you did. I'm really curious what this is. Can go here. More fightings. Where the fuck did we drop down into? Yeah, I was also happy I could escape the fight. And now 100% lost in the map system. Yep, definitely. I don't think we have seen that double room before. Oh, a tree was kicked over. We're just walking for a bit. Let's see if anything pops out as recognizable. This looks like the chasm that we jumped. Then the tree we kicked. Then the axe fight. But we killed that fucker once. Then apparently the second... I already read like there's two characters coming on these axe spots. Maybe that's what they mean. Like you fight one and later if you come back there's a second one. That might be the case. Well, I think my health is full-ish. I am foolish as well. Now then we're back here. Basically, let's not forget to go back. So then we did drop down here. We didn't drop down the cave. We dropped down here basically. So this one goes, yeah, basically an X, and this X is now a second fight. Hey, didn't forget. Oh yeah, not that drunk then. Huh? Cheers. Definitely have all my health now. Let's get him in a good. Now I don't need to fight him. Oh wait, no. I don't know. It's not the X fight. The X fight we did. It's all nonsense what Jeffy just said. So let's remove all the shit. We were here. I dropped down, and we dropped down on this fucker. Makes sense. Now we didn't see this bitch yet either. Cool. That's where we wanted to go to get to the dark room anyway. Nice. Okay. Go to the G fucker now. The one that we dropped on, yes. In between the two houses. We're doing this. I hope. Apparently these fights are really hard, so... And we don't know what to expect in the dark room. I'm going to say it's really dark. And we don't have the power yet to look inside the dark room. First thing I'm going to try is like... On the map it says like go to the right to get to the temple. So that will probably be the play. Like move immediately to the right. Heart against heart. Okay. So, did this fucker, dark room, there is a fucker. We're going to move immediately to the right, to this safe place, and then here's the temple. Here's also scroll number 5 that we might want to pick up, and then we can drop down back to, we probably need to keep dropping down. These are drop downs, we can't get back up to the dark room, sadly. So then we pick up R5, we drop down here, we're back in starting area-ish. Yeah, again back to the dogs. That's a common theme. So, just hope we don't have to fight this fucker in the dark. I'm going to guess you can't see him or something. That's probably the case, because we need R7, a hellen donker ruime. You can sort of tell like this is dunkler. This dark. It's also donker in Nederlands, in Dutch. That's why I know. And ruime is a room, definitely. So, we have the thing ready, we deliver it here, loop-de-loop-de-loop, and then come back to the dark room, and then we can see, fight the fucker, go back on here, and then we can go to the end. Oh yeah, looking forward to it. Aren't you fairly close to where you were just a while ago, I think? Yeah, okay, you saw it already, Jose. Sorry, yeah. We figured it out, but you saw it way before I did, I guess. How's the health? Maybe I quickly go pee. I think my health is not full. I want full health before dropping into the dark room. If I need to fight the guy somehow, at least I have the health to try and do it. Back in a sec. She's back. Sip of wine. Health looks good. I think so. Should go to sleep, but this shit is captivating. Midnight here in Finland. Oh yeah, you're probably 1 hour ahead then. Yeah. 50 minutes past 11 here. Ah, cool. You're staying with me, but yeah, if you need your sleep, man, you need your sleep, right? Okay. Apparently this is not a drop down, this is a stairs. Maybe we can come back. I'm removing some scribbles from my map. Okay. So, we might land on a dude. I want to go to the right. Immediately. There's the dark room. We can see him. And we can also not engage with him. Cool. Let's just drop down. This is going to happen. Weird with the scrolling and everything. Okay. Checking my map. Anything fancy? No. There's nothing fancy here. We just go in here. There's the temple. And we got the ability now unlocked to see in the dark room. Probably to see where the stairs is up. Now you almost wonder, can you do it without? Just kill the guy. You can see the guy clearly. Just fight the guy. No. Something to try for a speedrun, right? But yeah, now we're locked in this place and we need to drop down and we're going back, we saw already on the map, to the starting area. That means one more loop to get back up there at the chasm, jump that shit, get again into the dark room, and now we can see in the dark room. Kill the fucker. I'll probably do the same thing I just did just now. Exit the room, then go back into the room from a normal position to get his health reset. Hey! This was on the map. Okay. Scroll number 5 is behind him. At least we also have all the scrolls at least in our possession. Another fight. Yeah. And we thought we were there yet. No. Only 10:15 UK. Oh, of course, you guys are always an hour behind. So you do have summertime then. Ah. I thought UK didn't have. Is this all cleaned in-game manual? This is pretty confusing. Is this all cleared in-game manual? I don't know. The darkroom thing. I have no clue. If the kid next door owned this shit, we never checked the manual. The version I had was a correct version, very sure. Oh, the remember correct I'm playing right now. If you don't boot it up the way I did, but you boot up the first file as normal, at .8, .1, whatever. You get to a selection menu, you can choose between tournament mode, you know, the versus thing, or this adventure mode. Hey. Usually remember cracks come with a type-in of the manual. Read through it, see what is in there, I don't know. But yeah, a bit cryptic indeed if you seeing all this shit for the first time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, oh. Oh yeah. Oh, scroll 5. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And a cave with a drop down point back to the start. Bam. Which start is that, Jeffrey? Technically we go right, then we get to the first shuriken fucker that we saw, the throwing star fucker. That one. Really close to the dogs, basically. Magic of the 80s. Played games, didn't have a clue about what I was doing, going on many times. Yeah, I know the feeling. Especially if you didn't have the manual. But some games, even with manual, they just didn't make any sense. You just had to figure it out by playing the game. And that is part of the charm sometimes. Why do I have a fucker here now? They respawn something. What? This is a fight I already did, or he has big health. This starting area, I'm quite sure. We have passed this thing many times. We're going to drop down to the dock soon. And they spawn this fucker in later. So this is probably one of the comments I got in a previous stream, like, oh, and all of a sudden things started respawning. Now he's gone. I'll take it. Weird. Glitchy motherfucker there. Now this is the start. This is the first house is on the left. With the first scroll. That you can exit also this way. You can see it on my previous stream even. I showed at the start of that stream. Sort of ish. Here are the dogs. See? I know where I am. That fucker was new. Jumpy when they come. Oh, different one, Jeffrey. Not so nice. Not well done. Doesn't matter. We'll regen by the time we get to Chasm. Unless they spawn in more fuckers. It could be this game, right? Being like, hey, we know you're backtracking a lot. Let's throw some surprises at you. Okay, to get to the Chasm, we didn't go down the first one. We waited for the second one that was near the dead end. I remember. Don't even... Yeah, they do it again. Oh, man. Well, that is a bit of a surprise. Nice that they coded it in, right? You need to do these extra fights. I need my health. Fuck. Kid you not. This is all old stuff with new enemies. Agree about the charm. Some modern games are downright annoying. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The hand holding in these games. Oh. Press A to do that, and then press B to do that. Congratulations, you're going to the next level. What the fuck? Freaking million prompts about press button to open door. Exactly. Press up to move forward. Yeah. And then Leslie says, just 90s games as well. WizKid on the Amiga, for example. Yeah, and I remember also a couple of these dungeon crawlers on the Amiga. One with a spaceship, I remember. I still want to look up what game that was. You sort of land on planets. One planet was a dinosaur, remember, and there are like runes you can get into. Your party can consist of humans and robots or something. But everything was so cryptic as fuck. I never got anything done, but I liked the concept. It was like, I don't know, I could visit planets and explore, and I don't know. Captive, I don't know the name. I have to look it up, and or at least I can look up Captive then. Yeah. ChatGPT, make note of this thing in the transcription, and then tell me that I need to look for Captive, perhaps. It's in an era where I was also really mesmerized with Dune. Dune was also awesome. Although, if I now play it, I'm like, was this Dune? But I know I had a good time playing Dune at my friend's Amiga, friend's place, playing his Amiga, playing Dune. And that game that I just said. Dune was less cryptic, I could figure that out, I guess. Bit of strategy and stuff in between the RPG-like things, that was cool. I loved it. Did you now pass the guy again without fighting? It's like they spawn, you walk them out of screen and you can just pass without fighting. That's a thing. See what I'm talking about? We have 2 fights already right now. Let's see if there is another one coming. There we go. Walk him out. Not engage. And poof. Great way to deal with the end screen enemies or end game enemies. Cool. Love it. Trick. Trick from Jeffrey. This is not cheating. This is me really figuring out something by myself, right? Hey. That's the second one, or this the first one? Keep continuing to the dead end. Probably another fight coming. Ooh. That will be so difficult. Hey? Okay, this is the end. Yeah. Wait, I need to figure out where the poison room is. There was more stuff going on here. So I'll check the map. Not switching views right now, otherwise I forget to switch it back again. Found a bit, yeah. Okay. Oh. I'm on track again. It also tells me now to use the restore trick to pass over this bit soon. Stupid shuriken guy. Here we go. Special ability. I think the game is way more awful if you don't know this restore trick. Really. Imagine then the backtracking you have to do. And now I wonder how many new enemies they spawn in. Like someone said in the comments, like all of a sudden the enemies were resurrected. No, it's just the game throwing you extra enemies because you're backtracking and that'll make it more fun for you. Fun. Yeah. Well, it is fun to sometimes have a fight, but these things are pretty brutal every now and then. And you don't want to die. Yeah? So it's not fun. No. Is it leading to the poison room? Yes. Close to the chasm again. To figure out games like XCOM without a manual. XCOM is deep, right? And when you lose some party member, you really lose some party member, and that hurts. I heard apparently. Additional fight. See if you can clear him as well. Oh yeah. I love it. Okay, Jeffrey would be fighting all these fuckers probably. And then after the fight standing still to get my health back. Is this the wrong one? If this is the wrong one, there's a drop in the floor. Then this was correct, I guess. As you see the stairs up. And then we're back in the chasm bit where you can sort of try to redo the jump. A couple of times. Until you make it. And then we're back. Oh! Another surprise from the game. Maybe this one is unskippable. There are just two. Skipped. Okay. This is the chasm retry area. If you fail, you get back here. By the way, I think I read over it, but didn't say it out loud, or did I? Hired guns on the Amiga. Is that a... dungeon crawler? Have to see. It's good, guys, these suggestions, then I can look them up and see if we can find some childhood Amiga games, because I didn't own an Amiga. I have one now, over there. There he is, Amiga 500. I'm also still waiting for the Mega 65 to support Amiga. Once that is in, completely on board, because my Amiga 500 can't do AGA shit, of course. But yeah, then I want to go back and see which games I was playing at my friends. I just, you know, I didn't own these games, I didn't buy these games, and I just don't know the names and everything. But I do want to revisit them. Okay, we had our foot in the waterfall last time as well. Doing the jumpy, getting stuck on the tree. Yeah, bam. Nice. Now it's a bit where I drop down at some point on a guy. Soon. First the tree, yes. What did you do to skip fight? Did you press something during retreat or something? No. Normally you can't skip a fight. But we're now in areas that we already did before. And we killed all the enemies. And now because we picked up, I guess, scroll number 7. And delivered scroll number 7. The game is like throw you a couple of extra enemies on the way that is actually already beaten. And these are just extra spawnings apparently. Which you can just avoid by, once you see them, move out of the way and just walk on again and they're gone. This doesn't happen normally in game. It's just with these special cases of new enemy spawning in. Just to get you off guard. While you're backtracking basically to the chasm. Jumping that to get back to the back room, dark room. Yes. Understand? Yes. I think I did a good job of explaining. I deserve the wine here. It's going well, guys. Evaporating again. The wine bottle also has a hole, so. But you're closing it off, Jeffrey. Okie dokes. Any more enemies we can skip. Still, this is all cleared. I think that one was leading to our... Too zoomed in. There was a scroll there. Don't know which one. Just checking. Okay. This takes us to the dark room. Which we can now see in the dark room. But like I said, I'm going to exit it. Oh, don't exit it. I thought there was a little bit of a place where you could still stand. Oh man. Sorry guys. I'm so sorry. I feel so stupid. I didn't notice the last time. Guys, go to bed. So long. All the walking again. Oh, I hate it. Don't like this game in these stages, no. So now, I have to go all the way. I learned you can't do that. You drop down. You can't do it the first time. Then you get easy access to the temple, right? Fuck, we just did this. Scroll was here. Ish. So now when you drop down in the dark room, and you can actually see the dark room, then you fight the dark room. That's just what you do. You're not going out. You just have to take it. You can try maybe on the left, exit there. Maybe the stairs, up, if there's a stairs. Phase 2 stream again next week. Interesting coding glitch. Very unexpected thing. Okay. The Commodore 64 was the home computer back in the day, but the Amiga was the dream machine. Yeah, it was the wonder box, right? Hey, where am I? I'm in a confusing cave again, I guess. that kind of tracks. Jaw dropping when I saw screenshots in magazines. Had to have one. Yeah, that thing was still. It was so crazy when it came out, like 1986-ish, 5 maybe even. It was so early, and it was still competing with the early days of the Super Nintendo in the early 90s, right? Super Nintendo early 90s. It produced games similar to Amiga. Amiga only had the loading times. That was the only drawback, I guess. At some point, the Super Nintendo started producing better games. It was more powerful hardware, and it had no loading times. Okay, but it's cartridge based. But it was amazing to see, seeing like Chaos Engine, for example, both on the Super Nintendo and the Amiga. I can't choose a winner, to be honest. Theme Park was also a favorite on the Amiga for me, and the Super Nintendo. The Amiga version has more features, is more rich, and the Super Nintendo is more trimmed down, simple, because it had to fit on the cartridge, I guess, and it was more gamey, I guess. So different versions on both systems, but it was highly competitive still in the early 90s. Crazy. And I'm even talking Amiga 500. My friend had an Amiga 500. We're not even saying like, or comparing with the 1200 and all the AGA stuff, what the Amiga can do. Man, crazy machine. Way ahead of its time, right? All the enemies that I skipped previously, they're no longer there. It's like a one-time fight, and you either beat them or you exit them and they're gone from the map. Or so I thought. This one is still in. I think I had another one that I didn't get to fight. Maybe there's sort of a random element to it. Just to keep you on guard. Interesting. Skip. Maybe not a fight. We can also bypass these fights anyway with the restore key. As long as you're gliding, this is how we do the waterfall trick. If you glide, no fights will come your way. Poison room? Wait. No, this is a part we need to restore, glitch our way over. Yes. We're good. Amiga was looking for its own Sonic or Mario, yeah. Soul and Superflock were closest attempts, yeah. Soul was also a bit DOS-ish, right? But Superflock, that tracks Amiga for me, yeah. If I hear Superflock, I think Amiga. And it was also a cozy platformer, of course, yeah. In line with the Marios. And Sonic to an extent. I think Sonic, I'm a Nintendo guy, but I think Sonic is in a lot of ways superior to a lot of these early 8-bit things. But I love Mario. I never had a Sega, and I was always jealous of people owning a Sega with Sonic. Freaking loved it. Wanted to have one. Is this one of the random spawnings? Where am I actually? I completely lost track. In the cave. Where's the freaking chasm? We can just go here, Jeffrey. Go to the poison room. Thank you, guys. Sonic Type game, forgot the title, got 100% in the magazine. If it is really late, and a late title, I'm going to say Mayhem in Monsterland. That's probably the one you're referring to. No, not Giant Sisters, that was not late. Mayhem in Monsterland. The guys that also did Creatures and stuff. And I think they were involved with doing the recent... not Timo's Castle, Jeffrey, no, that I love. Sam's Journey. I think that's the same engine at least. That they also used in Mayhem, for Mayhem in Monsterland. Upgraded it to become really NES-like, high graphics, cool stuff. I have the cartridge of that. And my old bread bin didn't play that cartridge. My old C64 bread bin. And then had a chat even with the guys that made the game on Twitter. It was still called Twitter then. And they said like, Jeffrey, maybe your PLA is broken in your C64. Oh, my brother does fixes. He fixes these things. So my bread bin went to his place and it's already sitting there for a year. He can't find the problem. He replaced everything. PLA, memory, CPU. Retraced everything on the board, blah blah blah. And it still can't play Sam's Journey. Yeah, kind of funny. Do we need to jump this shit? Where am I? Wait a second. I'm completely confused where I am. No rash decisions now. Not the chasm. What the fuck did I do? Here's a cave. Okay. Ah yeah, I see now. The chasm thing was there, the waterfall. I just need to go this place and then go up. So I get a step at the waterfall. The jump. The chasm. Okay. Mayhem in Monsterland. It's a good one. Never got really into it, but it's technically a great achievement on the Commodore 64 in its time. And then Sam's Journey does it even a little bit better again. I keep thinking Bitmap Brothers, but they're brothers, right? Not Bitmap Brothers. They did Creatures. They also were doing the Mayhem in Monsterland, I think. Whatever. Oh yeah. Woo! I think just having the ability, it doesn't make you fall that easy. Easy. No. Not easy. Close to the dark room for the final step at the dark room. Either Jeffrey dies, or we're going to continue to the end game. Cross this shit all the way to the back. I think aside from one spawning, or two maybe, all the others are gone. It's so weird. If you look at the top, the optional 3 and 5, which are really optional to beat the game, I don't have them. I have them in possession, but I didn't deliver them. But according to the map, we can beat the game without. Okay, we can basically still reset using the stairs. It's a bit fiddly. Oh, it was actually a good one. I just want to show you how to do it. Now it's less fiddly, I guess. Now here's a big health. It's a great reset point, the stairs. I have to say, it's fast. So just get them in the lower health zone. Oh, fuck. That was good. I had a rhythm there. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh yeah! Dark room done. End game it is. I'll show you on the map quickly. Dark room. Now I'm going to find this stairs. And then we get into the final zone of the game. And I see a temple there. T5. We can still deliver that scroll as well. Oh, cool. So for the final fights we have our damage boosted then, I think it was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Happy. Well, for everyone who stick with it, thank you guys for staying with me. Let's hope we can finish it and I don't make a stupid mistake at the very end. Still possible. Still a Jeffrey on wine. Eh? You never know. Went on forever, the place. Okay. Now, very dicey. There's like a drop-off point. Not here. No, there is here a drop-off point. So be careful not to step into anything. So here's the stairs up. There's probably also a thing down. I don't want to go there. Because that will lead you back to the start of the game. Let's not do that. Oh, there is a drop here. Oh. Yeah, upcoming a drop. It's connected with the thing I was saying, like we don't want to fall in there. So we're doing the restore trick. Staying safe. So if you fall in there by accident, because you didn't platform well, I mean, platforming is easy. I can do it probably, but I'd rather not. Then you fall all the way down again, back to start. Awful game, punishing you like that. Fight here. Oh, I'll take it. I have a feeling when they're so defensive, they also don't attack a lot. And you get away with a lot of shit. Just keeps the fight going, I guess. But you're not in any danger. If you know what I mean. It's not for every enemy type we fight. A couple that do that. This one is one of those, like, very careful fuckers that he just prioritizes defensive moves like that. Makes the fight take a long time, but we're also not at much danger. And then that cheese move becomes ever so more valuable. Yes. Don't go down the stairs while we almost have him. I saw it happen. Oh yeah! My cheese worked. Where I like do the leg sweep, he jumps and I kick him in the head. If you time that one right, it's also amazing still. Okay, fight on. 2 places to go up. This might be the first one, this is the second one. The second one leads to the 5th temple. Then we can get to lock in as well. Checkpoint. Because we're delivering the scroll. It is indeed a power up for Jeffrey, but it's also acting as a single checkpoint that we can use one time if we mess up the freaking ending. Oh yeah, this game is easy. Maybe do a restore point. Maybe you mess up. We can do that with the C64U, right? I'm not the restore point guy, sorry guys. Yeah, if I mess up, it's done. But we have this. We have the checkpoint. Cheers. This acts, for those who don't know, because I deliver the scroll at a temple, I get the ability of it. In this case, increased damage on my punches. But it also acts as a checkpoint one time. If I now die, I can spawn here, and the world is sort of not even reset, but yeah, I can spawn here, travel back, pick up the fight again that I died at. If I die again, then this checkpoint is lost and I go back to a previous checkpoint, way back in the game, which is awful. Technically you can trigger, if you go back to a previous checkpoint, you can trigger the checkpoint ahead again. So you can sort of stay in this middle part of the game until you get it right. But I didn't need all that. Eh? I'll use the checkpoint at some point, but okay. Now don't make the mistake of going down too much, because we need to go up. We have this room with 2 ladders. I need to go up that left ladder and not go down, risk going down to the start again. But this is easy. We should be able to do this. Just don't blab and look at chat for a bit. Yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, new scenery. Now if I move to the left now, we get to the waterfall. And then basically we drop down also to the start of the game. We don't want to go there. I do want to look at it. Oh, there it is. So, don't go there. Doesn't look like a waterfall though. You end up falling down in a river that turns into a waterfall. Can't say. Okay, we're now chill, climbing a mountain. Okay. Nothing happening much. According to the map at least. Then we reach the peak. About here. This might be the last one. Whoa. That was kind of surprising. It's sort of a volcano. We're going inside the volcano. I'm taking a sip. According to map, next room is a cave and it's fine. Start the game really? Yeah, sort of. When you drop down, it's like going back to those earlier areas, right? They need to do the dogs and all that shit again. Start the game really, yeah. Maybe in Monsterland again, yeah. Cool, thank you Keith. Okay guys, into the volcano, we need to fight. The game didn't even tell me that. I can exit it though. Oh, teasing the game again. It's all drop down. Oh, no health? This is what you're supposed to... Oh, no health? What the fuck? I was so close to dying there then. So... Okay, let us... Oh, man. What the fuck happened there? And now we wait for our health? That's the thing? I'm waiting for one more click. Yeah, it is recovering. It takes a freaking long time. So we were climbing the mountain. Oh. Mouse. Stuck under a cable. Climbing. Oh, volcano! Yeah! Ooh, dropping down. Bam! No health. And guy standing next to me. And then the game says like go left and drop down here. But guy was blocking me and was going right and drop down there. I'm going to say the map is screwed or something. Or did I do a double drop? Oh, that might be possible. This is the guy. We're now standing at this one. That's a nice arrow, Jeffrey. Yeah, thank you. Maybe it's this one we're standing at. Then we drop down again. Fight. End. What the freaking hell? Takes forever. Now I will try to attempt to jump this hole after I have all my health. Just to see what's beyond hole number 1. Yeah? Hey, Cyregar. Hi man, welcome in. You missed quite a journey. But we're close to finishing it. Keith says, watched your Impossible Mission video. Did you figure out the checkerboard room puzzle? I didn't myself, Keith, but someone in the comments was really... was it Cyregar? Maybe. I think Cyregar. Yeah, who just popped into chat. I think he explained the whole thing to me in the comments. So when I go back to Impossible Mission, I'm better prepared now. It was not Simon Says. It's doing it on tonal thing, like from low to high. That was the thing. It's an audio puzzle, yeah. So Erica says, this is a game I missed out on back in the day, but probably would have loved it. I had the original Fist 2, the original Fist, which is awesome by the way. It was one of my favorite martial arts games back then. Maybe at the end of the stream I can, by the way, guys, show you guys a little bit of the Commodore 64U doing Fist 1 in the one that they delivered, the version that they gave it, the C64U, and a version that the Jeffrey probably has on his stick, I hope, because there is a difference. And it's quite weird why they gave the version they gave, but okay. Enough of that. Hopefully I remember to do that. We're probably very happy to finish this one. Zarugar, if you missed it, we're now sort of probably sitting here or here. And I'm figuring out this last bit, but I'm waiting for my health to recover, because we have potentially one more fight, and then in German, Ende, going to finish Fist 2. So there will be a spoiler alert for some peoples if I make it. I need to finish that last fight. Oh yeah. That health, man, takes forever. It's great for wine sipping and getting drunk, but can't wait for the end screen. My guess is that it's something like your journey is over. Yeah, probably. Was it on Twitter or somewhere else where people were like collecting the end screens? Or maybe the guy from Freeze Magazine was doing it. I think he was doing it. Just all these stupid messages, you know, at the end of a Commodore 64 game. That's your reward. Some even with horrible spelling mistakes and whatever. That even I, as a Dutch guy, knows, like, this is not proper English. No. Or just resets or crashes. That would be cool. That would be the best ending, yeah. Sauerkraut doesn't mind your spoilers. I'm just glad I could jump on the stream before it's over. Glad to have you, man. Cheers. Good to see you. Quite fun to see a lot of familiar names tonight, but also a couple of new names. Let's see, you're new, I think, right? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Keith is breaking off right after the fight. If the fight is a win or a loss, that he doesn't care. He will cut and go to bed, which is well deserved as well. Thank you for hanging out as far. But he doesn't want to end the spoiler and do it himself. I expect a map. Was you Keith, right? I think. The English map version of the German thing I have. And I'm not German, by the way. I would love this English map as well. Okay, I think we're ready, guys. Final sip of wine. Final fight of the stream. If I fail, I actually get reset to a point where we can still try one more time. But yeah. Okay, let's go. Good luck, Jeffrey. Oh, I was going to jump this one. Wait. I see what's behind here. Okay, another one of these scary dark walls. It doesn't make sense why he made it the way he made it. Because there is a torch there. So this bit shouldn't be dark. But okay. There's a Jeffrey grab. Okay. I take it. I'll take it. Got to say, he's really tough and we need to cheese him with that move. That move is going to be king here. Hit him on the toes. Oh yeah, that was a tough one. A hard one. He was so over-aggressive. Okay, I didn't lose any health. Epic conclusion. Keith, see you in the next one, man. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to the ending screen now, I guess. Let's see, what's on the stream or two. Sorry, man. I see too many names, and yeah, that's on me. I'll probably remember now. Oh, Keith. Good night, man. Guys, let's go. There's actually a chance you could skip the fight. Yeah, technically you can. Okay. Here it comes, guys. Oh. Map says here's end. What if there's one more fight coming? Ooh. Well, I had to prep Keith and be like, be gone, man. There is one more fight. With a glowing mask. The map is not clear on this. Holy shit. There's a boss fight in the game, guys. Hey, that is actually already a treat. Regardless of what the ending is. And I'm messing it up right now. Calm down, Jeffrey. We can do this. Oh, this one moves different. Ooh. Take it for the cheese. Come on. Yeah, on the toe. Fuck. Resetting for a bit. Oh! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That was cool! Grab my hand. Freaking hell. Cheersing already. This must have been the boss fight. He moved different. I kid you not. In the end we could play him. It was like with my stick. And that's the thing with these Suso arcade stick. They're lovely. They're really lovely. But I grab my hand a lot on these things when it gets tense. Nice finishing move. I loved it as well. Okay. I think Keith's already gone. He missed that bit, but it's also a spoiler. Eh? Map says go to the right, drop down again. Any more of these surprises though? Come on, guys. second one. And I can't escape it. And I didn't fill up my freaking health. Oh my god. Oh yeah. What's this? And I was like, I dropped down the thing. This the end screen? I was right to drop down the thing, right? That seemed like a proper play here. I was dying. Well, this is end screen. Come on. The game is not finished. I think, Jotane, this is what you wanted, right? Sort of a freaking crash at the end. Well, you got it. I love it that I fought the boss once. We got it twice. We got the same freaking boss twice. Then there was a little hole in the ground and I was able to escape. I'm loving it. Called it. It crashed. Oh, it was you, Leslie. Sorry. Oh, Jotane loved it. If it would crash, yeah. That was the talk. I remember now. Anyway. Jesus. After all that, crash. I really think these guys rushed the game in the end. It's evident in the music. You have a cool cave tune. This outdoor tune is great. But then the indoor house tune is like a short loop. It's almost like the guy just didn't have enough time to finish it. It was written in bugs. You couldn't basically complete the game. When you had it retail, Crackers had to fix the game. And I guess Crackers didn't put a end screen in. That would have been lovely. But yeah, I guess they never made one. They probably thought like, oh, they're never going to make it. Who knows? Kind of a nice representation of a really skinny lady with a really big skirt. Doing the dance move that you see the American ladies do, like that what? Stretch leg, yeah, that you can see under the skirts, that one. It's really well looking, Jeffrey. Luckily it was on a small camera and I had my comfy pants on, eh? Yeah. You know what I mean. That's the scene here. So it's still a bit of a victory dance, eh? It's buggy and the controls are slow, in my opinion. Yeah, the controls are slow. And it is buggy. Happy the Crackers fixed it a little bit. We have to do it with this. I am going to straight it up. Is it done? It's done, Keith. But the ending screen is still on. But there is a treat for you if you... Yeah, there is a spoiler that you missed. That was awesome. I encourage you to go there and do it. I'll kill the screen for Keith. Right. Now I've seen it. Now he has seen it already. Just boot up something else. Something light. Something you can do. A bit of... I see Bomb Jack. I'm like, why not do a bit of Bomb Jack? International Class Plus. I mentioned it on stream. Why not? Oh fuck. Don't run the disc if you can. Oh, remember crack? Go with that. Bam. It's really done now, Keith. It's done. Thank you for the playthrough, but I'm going to bed. Until next time. Of course, Leslie. You're welcome. Have a nice a nice dream, nice sleep. Yeah, Keith, there's something at the end. That is a treat. Run? Doesn't work? What? Oh, it's the top 20. Never mind. Load this thing. Good to hear, Keith. Happy. Happy you guys are happy. I was finishing my wine over some International Karate Plus. When this thing landed, it was like... Jeffrey never saw Fist 2 again. Fist Plus, same thing, by the way. I don't know if Fist Plus came before International Karate Plus or the other way around. We just had Fist Plus earlier. International Karate came through different streams and had it a bit later. But we got it though. That was the ultimate fighting thing to do. Blah blah blah. I remember correct with the manual. Huh? Oh man, I'm happy. Jeffrey did it. Finished the childhood favorite. Oh, crazy. It leaves me more crazy if I now go for black belt in International Karate Plus. It's probably not going to happen. Have one for one player, right? Yep. Oh, this compared to Fist 2, this feels immediately so responsive and nice. It's crazy. Oh. It is good. It is so good. Everyone who's like into Fist 2 Adventure should boot up International Karate Plus afterwards and be like, yeah, this the shit, man. You're welcome, Jotijn. IK Plus is the best C64 fighter. Yeah, it's the best 8-bit fighter, I'm going to say. There's nothing out there that plays better on 8-bit. I even have like recent attempts of at doing the Nintendo thing, the Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is also great, right? A lot of people like that one, apparently. Started at Nintendo 64, so it's a bit late compared to what we're doing now. But if you know it, you know it. It's also a big fighter. Big in a lot of, I'd say, circles, friend circles. I remember applying for a job and they asked me if I played Smash Brothers. I was going there with the story in relation to this. Oh, hello. Automatox. 07 I'm going to lose. It's the best fighter, yeah. Best 8-bit fighter. And then they tried to make Smash Brothers also for the Commodore 64. Which of course horribly failed. It's not the same. That's where I was going with the story. Okay. I exit here already. Yellow belt. There's not black belt, Jeffrey. No. Yeah, sorry, Automatox 007. Fuck, you remember? Cheers! Hey, I didn't notice, man. That happened over the past couple of days, I guess. Cool, man. Thanks. Thanks for the support. Cheers. You're acting right. Best for 8-bit indeed. Controls are so smooth and third player spices up things nicely. Oh yeah. The third player even controllable with certain cracks, right? If you have also a little thingy for the Commodore 64, I should have those. You can plug in more sticks. I even have a prototype from for Protovision that has like 8-stick support, but that wasn't completely good for other things, other than the driving game. They had the driving game at the time, Muddy Races. Worked well with Muddy Races, yes. There's a Jeff Black in there. Oh yeah. See, I can do it. It's in scoreboard. Number 1. Jeff, black belt. Car is also me. Carcula. Purple. Another attempt. And A. That was us just now. Yeah. Oh man. What a night. Yeah, so Automatox, we kind of finished the Fist 2 stream a little before booting up this thing. And I'm going to call it because I'm tired as fuck. Oh man. Just want to finish this thing over a game. I'm still playing, I guess. See if we can beat yellow. Where's the... Oh, there he is! Yeah, that's my favorite move. Bam. Oh, then he headbutts me. Headbutts me. Fucker. Yeah, I love finishing with that one. In the dick, no, in the belly. Ha. It's way different, of course, than Fist 2. This one is cool. Then getting the boat, you know, bam. That's the best. Let's do the headbutt as well. Bam. I know how to play. I thought it was done already. I know how to play. Let's do this shit. On alcohol, drunk. It's always a bit sticky, this one. Because your character doesn't reset if you let go of the stick or something. It's weird. Always feels weird doing this. Eee. Ah, fucking hell. So close, so close. Going in cold, it's always hard. Come. It's a tie. Still freaking yellow. I was going to be that, right? Oh yeah. Fucker. Oh, but we're in. We're still in. I have to get used to the button down is turning around with that one. That's weird. Fuck! The wrong guy getting the points. Yeah, oh! Jeez. I was backing off and like, I get a clear shot at blue. And then red is like, very aggressive. Playing the best of the best. Still yellow. Fuck, I can't play this anymore. Or should do it without wine. Huh? Oh, here, Kung Fu! Hey, Nuter. Is it here? Yeah, Kung Fu 2. Or the first one. Which one, Nuter? Waiting for Nuter. There's a Chime Fuku in chat, by the way. He plays Fallout with us, and it's my friend, my childhood friend. He had a Commodore 128. I did his last stream as well, yeah. And he always brings up the story that Jeffrey was like trying to fiddle two electric wires to the joystick port, because in the speech basic it said it could record voice samples from the joystick port if you touch the electric wires on these two pins. But I was trying it with a with an earplug, because I knew from all the testing, if I screamed really loud in the earplug, and that would still transit to the wire and record something on a tape or whatever. And I just wanted to see if I could get the signal going. It was weird. Weirdest thing ever. No idea. It's been a while. Let's do 2 then with Martin Galway's awesome tune. I love Martin Galway's tune here. The opening tune. Oh yeah. No, I didn't want to put this. I just want to load here Kung Fu like this. Yes. Starting the game. Loading pick? Not a great loading pick, no. Very Konami, but Also not Konami's best work, no? No. Martin Gallo's best work. This is one of Martin Gallo's best work. I'm a really fan. Should boot up in it now. Title screen. Freaking love that thing. Bit of sound design, of course. I also did it with Parallax with the at the end and stuff. Falls together. And then with the filter on the lead. Which kicks in about here, yeah. It's just awesomely designed. They don't make the sets sound like this anymore. Nowadays. It all has to be over the top. With the drum sample and lots of arpeggios and blah blah blah. This has a certain mood going for it. I just love it. Yeah. The in-game music is also very catchy. That's his best work. Very catchy. Good night, Keith. Thanks for hanging out, man. Do you want to hear this all this stuff, guys? Who are still here? Music in this game is great. Yeah. I'm not alone in this. Sure I'm not. Let's do freaking catchy. Hey, port 1 game? Really? Are you kidding me? Yeah. And then 2-player, second player in port 2. It makes sense. But still. Holy shit, this game is bad. Yeah, I want to jump over it, wait. Why can't I jump? We can jump diagonal in this game, right? There we go. Okay, holding the button maybe, then diagonal. Seems to work for us, okay. Then we fight this fucker. You don't even get to enjoy the music when the Jeffrey plays like this. Oh, you need to power up. I know you need to power up. Get the power up, Jeffrey. Yeah, fuck that. This game's not good, guys. The music by Martin was great. This game is really bad. But I could actually play it. I remember getting to the third boss, fourth boss, you know. There's a beauty to it when you get to do that. You need that power up. That one. It's already gone now. There was something with bouncing. It's very Chun-Li like in Street Fighter, like bouncing across the screen. Can't do it now. Really bad. I like this high score setting screen. Jeff. Yeah, okay, that will do. Covers it. Is this the lead? Oh, it's the lead. Jeff. You have spaces or something, or dots. And this is space. Jeff's at the high score. Yeah, the sequel's harder than the original, yeah. I think I could normally also get farther in the original. But that also is hard. There are cheese moves that I don't know. And there's also a problem. There's different versions of this game. I mean, played on arcade, played on Nintendo Entertainment System, played on Commodore. You at some point just don't know how to cheese or how to be good at it anymore. Martin Gallo again. This is the loading tune. Or not. Title tune. Port 2. Oh yeah. Still weird as fuck. Does feel more like also what you played on the arcade. That much I know for sure. It's not my Euro Comfort version, I guess. Although, as a kid, I got it on a tape from my nephew. And freaking loved the shit out of it. Of course, couldn't get far. I think this screen you can complete and then you get another screen, right? I never got far in this screen. Probably star is already where things got a little bit hard, too hard. Like now. I probably need to like jump way more, that's his speciality. Beam. Or this one, the flying kick, was that it? I don't know anymore. Really dying again. See, this one is also hard. You need to know what you're doing. I clearly don't. It's also not one that I go back to every time. I just love for the music. There is a vibe to it. I do give it that. I think I mastered a different version. Probably arcade. Oh yeah. I am logging off, guys. Finishing my my final bottle. No, my final glass of the night. Off stream. Just go browse some comments. Maybe I get to reply to some comments now. Fuck. It's been a while. A couple of days. But very busy. Oh yeah. It's normally how I sit. For the video I'll lower myself. I do this properly. Thank you for watching. And thank you members of the channel. And see you in the next one. Cheers. 4 seconds hold.